Hello and welcome back to Tools of War. So we're back with our latest battle report. The new developments that have happened is 10th edition and Leviathan has officially been released.
Woohoo.
It got released last weekend, so we are in possession of everything we need to have a proper game. That includes points values, which we haven't had up to now, and all the official data cards are out, which is exciting, isn't it, Rob?
It is, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so you are bringing this week...
We're going to some 10th edition Genestealer Cults.
Yeah, they look pretty nasty. They've got some sneaky little things up the tree, so I'm a little bit concerned. But I am taking Thousand Suns. Rob has kindly advised me that they are very strong at the minute. That wasn't done on purpose. They just haven't been on the channel for a while, and they look simple. So I thought I'd try something, giving them a run for the money. So we have no idea how it will go, but we've got all the official cards, all the official information. So this will be our first proper ding-dong of a game.
We're going to know what we're doing. Wait, no.
No, we won't. No. So we will come back straight away with the lists. Okay, Rob. So we are back. We've got 10th edition has been released. The Leviathan box set is out. We've got all the official rules now.
We know what we're doing.
We got we got the points. The biggest one is the points, which we haven't had up to now.
Yeah. So we know these armies are the right size and they are balanced.
Yes. Yeah. The last ones were more sort of just a test of the rule set. This is a test of the whole game. So it will be interesting. I'm surprised. We'll just have a look at your army now. Everything seems not undercosted, but like you get a lot more models these days. You get quite a lot.
It all dies like tissue paper, but as I say, when I go through the army rules, nearly all comes back. So
yeah. But cool. Even my Thousand Suns, I'm surprised at how much I've got. It's a big list. It's quite.
Cool. So 2004 Genestealer Cults. So I'll start with my characters. I have to begin with an Acolyte Icon Ward, 50 points, nice and cheap. I attach him to a unit and he gives the unit a 5-up feel, no pain. And I believe once a game he allows me to move a ambush marker if your Johnny gets too close to it. Well, I'll explain how they work properly to those who don't know when we get to it. So yeah, a cheap little unit to give a little more resilience. My next unit is a Biophagus. We can't find one in the studio, so I'm just subbing in this slightly odd looking dude as one here.
Yeah, he's got a weird claw, so...
Yeah, he's close enough. So this dude, he gives any unit he's leading lethal hits. He's going to go in with the Abominants, because... the Aberrants,
just for the people who are at home who don't know, lethal hits are...
6 hit auto wound,
yes,
which is pretty tasty.
Very nice.
He also has an ability to make his melee weapon super powered once per game, which is okay against things that aren't Space Marines, but I don't think it's going to matter so much here.
Yeah.
For my next character, I have a Jackal Alphas here, who will obviously be leading the Atalan Jackals. Yeah, she's come back in after being absolutely terrible in 9th.
Yeah, they nerfed her. She was massive in 8th, bad in 9th.
Yep, seems pretty tasty in 10th, combined with the Atalan Jackals, just because of the tricks she can do. So she allows them to reroll hit rolls of 1, and also lets them make a move after they've shot, which combined with the Atalan Jackal's innate abilities creates some really fun combos that we'll go over later. My next character is good old Kelemorph.
Is he as strong as he was in the previous edition?
No.
Good.
His main thing is that he's the only lone operative in the army, so you can't shoot him outside of 12. Balanced out by the fact that his guns are now 12-inch range.
but he doesn't have the same one shot.
Yeah, it's he gets 6 shots. They are devastating wounds. They are sustained hits D3, so he can still pump out a lot of shots. But his main trick now is that he can D-strike within 3 inches of a friendly neophyte unit, even if there's something else within 9. So he can drop in close if he's got buddies to hide within. And also his gunslinger ability means that if you target any battle line units, so neophytes, acolytes, while he stood near them, he can then immediately shoot back at the shooting unit. And he can do that an unlimited number of times, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, but he's not... I mean, he could just pop up and one-shot characters in the last edition, which was sort of unfun.
Yeah, he's not quite as obnoxious and powerful as he was, but I think he's still pretty good. My next character is the Nexos. He has the Space Marine Captain thing where the unit he's attached to can use stratagem for no CP.
Yep.
And I can do that more than once. And then he also allows me to move cult ambush markers 6 inches in each player's command phase, so that I can get a little more flexibility where my ambush markers are going, which is pretty nice. Fine. Next I have my Warlord, good old Patriarch. Now he's only 85 points as opposed to nearly 150.
Very
so
nice.
A lot more reasonable.
I mean, they must have clipped his wings or his claws a bit.
Yeah, he's only 5 attacks, sitting on 2s, but he does have twin linked reroll wounds and devastating wounds.
Alright, so he can still put out some...
So he can still put out a decent amount of damage. Plus, he now leads the unit of Pure Strain Genestealers. When he does that, he gives them devastating wounds.
Yeah, similar to the Tyrannid one, which
so
makes them interesting. Do they have a 4-up invul?
Only a 5 invul now,
Okay.
but they do have 2 wounds as opposed to 1.
I think the Tyrannid ones are slightly different off the top of my head, but yeah.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. Yeah, previous to the Genestealer Cult ones better than the Tyrannid ones.
Yeah,
I won't be surprised if it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his other ability is Cosmic Horror. So at the start of the fight phase, I can pick a unit within 60 inches of him, and they have to take a battle shock test. Probably not great against Marines, but
no, as we found with our last Tyrannid matchup, Marines just are a bit immune to battle shock. But
cool. Yep, and then my final unit is a Primus, just here. Yep, he's just the classic. The unit he's attached to, he gets full rerolls to hit, and he also allows me to redeploy 3 units at the beginning of the game with his decoys and misdirection.
Yep,
which is quite nice. And that's all the characters. There are many characters. I'm hoping Johnny doesn't pick Assassinate for his missions. Right, battle line. I have 1 unit of Acolytes hiding at the back here. These guys all have hand flamers because there's no reason to take auto pistols now because of the points thing. So they all got hand flamers, apart from the 4 heavy mining tools, which is the previous various industrial weapons. They've all just been made into a single profile.
That's good.
Much simpler.
Yep.
The leader has his cult weapons, his knife and bone sword, whip and bone sword, which, costs again, it's much simpler. It's just been consolidated down into a single weapon profile that doesn't cost any points.
How do you feel about that?
It is much easier with these lads. Like, I'm no longer having to decide which industrial weapons to stick onto them. They're just all basically the same. So I
don't think it's a bad thing personally, but yeah, I'm sure some people will, because it sort of dilutes the game.
It dilutes your options, but on the other hand, it is much easier.
Yeah, for the common player, I think it's probably a good thing. Yeah.
Your doggy player's more common than me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay, cool. Next we have 20 neophytes, which is this. Oh, sorry, this squad here. Meow, go flying. There's 20 neophytes, all with close. They all have standard hybrid firearms because it's no longer shotguns and auto guns. Again, they've just been consolidated into one weapon profile. They have 4 seismic cannons, just there, and then 4 Webbers, which is represented by the various Webbers and Flames that are in there. I think I'm missing one, I'll have to go and grab one. Pretty much just seismic cannon's been slightly weakened how it was. I can no longer make it damage 3, and they're hitting on 5s by default.
They were fairly oppressive GSCs in the last edition.
The seismic cannons were horrible in 9th edition, so I can see why they've been made a bit weaker.
Yeah, I can.
So yeah, they're only in on 5s if they don't stand still, and obviously as Genestealer Cult, you don't generally want to be standing still.
Yeah. So it's a trade-off, which is good.
They're not as accurate, but they do get exploding 6s to hit, so it balances out. And then you got, say, 4 Webbers in there, which are basically flamers. They're only strength 2, but have devastating wounds.
So you could hot roll. With them.
You're wounding pretty much everything on 6s, but then those 6s are mortal wounds. So potentially good to try and stop a charge potentially. Then I have another unit of 20 neophytes on the other side. These guys have the 4 mining lasers instead and 4 grenade launchers. So mining lasers have had a nice little glow up. So again, they're a little less accurate. They're only on 5s unless they stand still. But strength 12, -3, d6 damage, d6 plus 1 damage. They could really punch a hole in vehicles and things. Very nasty. And then again for grenade launchers, which again, the crack grenades, like on most profiles, have had a nice glow up. So now the strength 9, which is pretty nice into heavy infantry. So they could do some damage there. And then finally for battle line, I have another unit of 10 neophytes over here. These guys are just 2 grenade launchers, 2 mining lasers. It's a small unit, basically it's just 80 points I've spent just to potentially put down another ambush token when they get killed. Gives me a little flexibility in terms of where my units come back up. Outside of those guys, next we have Aberrants. They've come back.
There's a lot of Aberrants.
Yeah, there's 10 Aberrants.
That is a lot.
Half of them aren't painted because I wasn't expecting to be using them because they've been terrible for so long.
They have. They were terrible in the last edition.
They were awful.
Die to a stiff breeze.
They're still very expensive, but now they're toughness 6 and have a permanent 4 feel no pain.
Wow.
So
they are sticky.
So they can be quite sticky, but and with how much less lethal melee is now in 10th edition,
they could
hang around for quite a while. And like I said, when they do die on a 4-up, they just come straight back, which is nice.
What, the whole 10 unit?
The whole 10 unit, yes, can just come back.
That seems stupid.
Yeah, they're still 330 points. They're very expensive, but they can still do quite a lot. Next, vehicles-wise, I have 2 individual units of Achilles Ridge Runners. Both with heavy mining lasers for a bit of anti-tank. They both have spotters, giving them +1 to hit, making them ballistic skill 3+, and then the twin heavy stubbers. The main bonus on these lads is when they shoot at something, they give anything else to shoot at that +1 to hit with. They improve the AP of anything shooting that thing by +1.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
So get this guy, shoots at your Terminators, doesn't do any damage, but then I shoot something else.
Then makes things more lethal against them. Yeah.
So they're a nice little force multiplier. Plus they have scout move, pretty fast.
And they're a cool model.
Yeah, nice little all-round units.
Very nice.
Next we have 10 Atalan Jackals. Not quite as many as I used to bring in 9th edition. Because they're still decent, but they're not quite so obnoxiously overpowered and ludicrous as they were. So they've lost the -1 to hit, which is fair, because that was just silly. Instead they have Outrider gangs, which means that when I do bring them back after they die on a 4-up, they have to come back from a table edge. So of course they're riding in from the outside, they're riding in, they're not deep-striking.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Then they have Demolition Run, which is the really, really fun little thing. Anytime they finish a normal move, I pick an enemy unit within 6 inches, I roll a dice for every model in the unit, that's 11, and in each 4-up, that unit suffers a mortal wound as I throw bombs at them.
Nice. Would be good against Terminators.
Yes, the fun thing with this is they hit these guys, you don't do that with them, you do the normal move, then they throw the bombs, and then the Jackal Alphas then lets them move again with her ability. So lets them move and shoot, so then they move again and throw another 11 bombs. And then I've also given her Prowling Adjutant, which lets the unit move again, and then throw another 11 bombs.
That's going to get nerfed.
So there is a ludicrous amount of mortal wound.
That's obviously going to get nerfed, because GW won't have planned it that way.
But it's silly.
It will be once a turn, I can guarantee you.
Also, I've told Johnny about it now, so he's going to kill them first.
Obviously, yeah, thank you.
My next unit is a Rock Grinder with the Mining Laser again, because Mining Lasers are fun and I need a bit of anti-tank. Main thing with this dude is tough for now, he's toughness 10, he's 3-up safe, 10 wounds. Nice little tanky unit, as Genestealer Cults
So can
get.
he come back?
He can't, no. It's only ones with specific abilities. My vehicles don't have it, but all my infantry and bikes do, except characters. So for him, his main thing is his grinding clearance ability has been given now, which basically lets him essentially do mortal wounds on the charge.
Yep.
So
That's built in?
Yeah, so he gets a built-in free tank shot, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Roll 6 dice on a 4-up, each one is a mortal wound. So if I wanted to, I could combine that with tank shot to do a double barrel mortal wounds. And then the Drill Doors Blade itself is strength 10 -2 damage with sustained hits, so it could potentially put a lot of damage through on marine bodies if it gets close enough and doesn't get blown up by anti-tank.
Yeah.
And then finally, I have a unit of 10 pure strain Genestealers. Not 20 anymore, just 10. These guys are pretty solid. They've lost like 1 point to their invuln save, like I said earlier. They're only 5 up now, but in return they've gained a wound, so they're 2 wounds each.
Do they? They don't have advance and charge anymore.
They do.
Oh, they did.
They do.
Nice.
This unit is eligible to declare a charge until we should advance. So I was about to say,
because that came and went, and obviously came back again. Yeah.
So yeah, they're just a speedy potential.
I think they needed it. I mean, are they expensive?
For the unit of 10, it is 180 points.
Yeah, so not
a little
cheap.
A little on the pricey side.
But flexible,
Yeah, flexible, and they keep the Patriarch alive a bit longer, lets him get into combat and start messing stuff.
Which I think that's the intended design.
Yeah, and that is 2,000 points. I'll just go for my enhancements. I mentioned them very briefly.
Yep.
So like I said, I've got the Jackal Alphas with Prowling Adjutant, which like I said lets her, let's see, once per turn, when an enemy unit enters an normal advance or fall back move within 9 inches of the bearer's unit, you can then move up to d6 inches. So I can move when you get close to me, which like I said then procs the throwing bombs thing, which is fun. And then the other one is on the Primus, who has Meticulous Planner, which is a colossal 40 points. But means once per battle, basically it's a Vect. Once per battle I can make one of Johnny's strats 1 CP more expensive when he uses it.
Yep.
Which is potentially quite handy.
Yep. That's it.
Yep, that is it. 2,000 points for Genestealer Cults.
Yeah, obviously my only issue is there'll be some wonky rules. I'm looking at you, kid. This is the problem when editions first come out. Like some of them, I was messaging Rob off camera about the Wraith Knight and it's heavy Wraith Cannon doing, what was it, 2d6 damage.
2d6 mortal wound.
And
you
can guarantee it with the Fate dice because you can guarantee the 6. Yeah, and I know that a lot of, certain competitive clubs have started to
crack down on that.
Or preemptively ban certain wonky rules. We'll let them slide for now, but yeah, I think GW will hit them pretty quickly.
Let's hope so. Let's hope they're on the ball for this one.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be. It's hard when it's all the armies are new and stuff, but yeah, we will come back with Thousand Sons. Okay, we are back, 10th edition, and we are bringing Thousand Sons to the table for the first time. It was a random choice because they haven't been on the channel a while, but Rob is saying they're very strong. Probably not in my hands, but we shall see. So this is the list. Just before we crack on, we'll just go through some of the rules. So the Thousand Sons have kept the Cabal of Sorcerers rule from, I think it was introduced in 9th. So basically for all your wizards, all your sorcerers and people who use psychic powers, you get Cabal points, and you top them up whilst they are on the table and are not battle shocked. So you add up the total and you get that amount of points to spend during your turn. So for instance, I've got 19 in total on this board, so let's say for Magnus, he gives you 4, I think Araman gives you 3, and so on and so forth. And you just add them up, and then you get to spend them on they're like Thousand Sons stratagems, but they're not stratagems. They're little quirky things.
Yes, we've all seen that one that stops armor says. That sounds fun.
Yes, it does. It sounds very fun. Yeah. So that's one rule, and then the other rule is called Kindred Sorcery. So in your command phase, you pick which of the buffs you want to give to your psychic weapons. So it's keeping that psychic flavour that you've sort of lost by losing the psychic phase. So the 3 are Malevolent Charge, which puts lethal hits on your psychic abilities. Psychic Maelstrom, which puts sustained hits on your abilities, and Wrath of the Immaterium, which puts devastating wounds on your psychic abilities. Now, obviously this gives you a bit of flex as to how you play it. Against sort of Marines, I would assume you'd go devastating wounds because it'd be really effective. Against these guys, I'm going to have a think about it. Probably sustained hits is the best option. Well, yeah. I don't think I need lethal hits because I'm probably going to wound anyway. So I will probably use Psychic Maelstrom throughout the game. So onto the units. I'll just run through them in the order that I've got them on my list. So just to say, the new 40k app is out. It seems functional, it seems to be working, so that's a good thing. We both used it to build our lists. Obviously the list building is a lot more simpler this time round, so the app seems to be working really well. So go out, download it, it's free, and I'll put in inverted commas for now, because I think they might be charging. It says that in small print, but hopefully they keep it free. I think it would be a good thing for GW to do it. So we will start with the list. So we're starting with Araman. Now there are 2 flavours of Araman, and this is a bit of a wonky thing. Now I've taken him on the disc because I had 5 points that I couldn't spend, but you want to obviously pair him up with some Rubik Marines, and if you have him on the disc is pointless with the other Rubik Marines because he's limited to 5 inches movement. So it's sort of a silly rule. So yeah, he's the Rubik Lord, so when he's with a unit, it gives them +1 to the wound roll. And once per battle, he can do a ritual for 0 Cabal points. So that makes him... he's weaker than he was. He's definitely not as good as he was because he was excellent in 9th and 8th, but he's still pretty good. Yep, and he gives you 3 Cabal points. Then we have an Exalted Sorcerer. Exalted Sorcerers, yeah, pretty cool. They have 4-up invuln, and they have Rebound Rubrique, which in your command phase, with models in a unit, you can roll 1d6 on d6. Yeah, it suffers d3 mortal wounds, but on a 2 to 5 you return 1 bodyguard, on a 6 you return 2 bodyguards. So, nice. Yeah, pretty cool. And then they've got Astral Blast, which is their psychic weapon, d6 shots, hitting on 2 up, strength 6, AP minus 2, d3 damage. So pretty tasty. I have taken 1 Exalted Sorcerer and 1 Normal Sorcerer, but that will come soon. We will go on to Magnus, the main man himself. He seems pretty tasty. So he has something. His new sort of setup is called Unearthly Power. So you, at the start of a battle round, you select one option based on how you think the turn is going to go. So we'll just run through those options. So Impossible Form is you subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of attacks on him. Very nice. Treason of Tzeentch is at the start of your enemy's shooting phase. You target a unit, and then their weapons become hazardous, which seems really cool. So they kill themselves if they start shooting things. And then Time Flux is the other one, which means that units within 6 inches of Magnus add 2 to their movement phase. So he's got flexibility. You can now hide Magnus. He has, he is. You are able to hide him. They've changed the rules, but it's probably not that easy with his giant wings. But he can gain the benefit of some cover now. And his other ability is Lord of the Planet of the Sorcerer's Aura, which is while a friendly unit is within 6 inches, each time attack is made by a psychic attack, add 1 to the hit, add 1 to the wound roll. So that makes psychic attacks pretty potent when you start adding the sustained hits, and you can buff them with your Cabal rituals. So that is Magnus in a nutshell. We will see what he's like in combat. Is just one other thing. His attack is psychic, so you can buff his psychic attack and his shooting. The Gaze of Magnus, 3d3 shots, ballistic skill 2, strength 9, minus 2 AP, d3 damage. So he gets Tzeentch's Firestorm built in, d6 plus 3, hitting on 2, strength 5, minus 1, 2 damage. So that is a Genestealer Cult eater, might I add. Looking forward to trying that one until they all come back up. Next we have the Mauler Fiend. Not much has changed with the Mauler Fiend. It gets an ability called the Prophetic Hunters, so you can use the Heroic Intervention stratagem for free on him, and even if another unit has been the benefit of it. It's still pretty great in combat, but not much to say about them. Then we have 2 units of Rubric Marines. So these guys all have the Flamers, and these guys all have the standard Inferno Bolt Guns. They've both got Soul Reaper Cannons because they're free, and they both have Icons, which improves their AP on a crit by 1. The only other thing is with Rubric Marines, their built-in rule is that if they target a unit which is on an objective, they get to reroll wound rolls of 1. So quite nice. I think they're pretty solid units. They have been throughout. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them on the table. Then we have Scarab Cult Terminators, 2 units of 10. 2 units of 5, 10 in total. They have Soul Reaper Cannons and Hellfire Racks built in because they are free now, so why wouldn't you? And then, yeah, they're pretty nasty. I don't know whether they're as good for a Pinbun. And they have Deep Strike, obviously, and they have an ability called Implacable Guardians. So when this unit contains 1 or more Psyker models, which I will be pairing in a Psyker, each time attack is made against this unit, if the strength characteristic of that attack is greater than the toughness characteristic, subtract 1 from the wound roll. So that's pretty nice to keep them alive. Then we have a Thousand Sun Sorcerer, this little dude here. He is just, again, you put him with Rubric Marines and he just buffs them. He has Empiric Guidance, which when he's leading a unit, it gives them lethal hits, and he has Illusions of Tzeentch, so when the model is leading a unit, that unit can't be targeted outside of 18 inches. So pretty nice. And then he's got his sort of inbuilt psychic abilities that make him a bit stronger. Then next to Ahriman, we have a Thousand Suns Sorcerer in Terminator armor. Again, he can pair up with the Thousand Suns Terminators to buff them. He has Empiric Guidance, and he has Marked by Fate. So in your shooting phase, you can select one enemy unit within 18 and visible to the model until the end of that turn. Each time a friendly Thousand Suns model makes an attack against that target, reroll a hit roll of 1. So similar to what Rob was saying, it's like a force multiplier for your other units, which is nice. Then at the back we have a Thousand Suns Demon Prince. He doesn't have wings. I've not paid for the wings. You can ignore them.
Quick, pull them off.
Yeah, let's pluck them off. So the one interesting, the Demon Prince with wings has different abilities to the Demon Prince without wings. So the Demon Prince with wings, you can fly over people and do like a swooping hawk's grenade bomb, mortal wound bomb. I think you roll 9 dice off the top of my head and 6 are mortal wounds. When you work it out, it's not that many mortal wounds unless you get...
It's like 2?
Yeah,
3
maximum.
maybe?
Unless you get super lucky, so it doesn't seem that good. So the standard without wings actually has better abilities. So he has the Weaver Fate. Once per battle at the start of any phase, you select one Rubric Marines or Scarab Occult Terminators unit equipped within 6 inches of this model, and until the end of that phase, the weapons equipped with precision. You give the weapons precision essentially once per game, and the other one is Glamour of Siege. So when a friendly unit is within 6 inches of this model, they gain the stealth ability. So that seems a lot more effective than 2 mortal wounds, if you ask me. They have a 4-up invuln, so it should be pretty hard to shift, and they're pretty nasty in combat. 6 attacks on the big Hellforge weapon and 14 on the weak one. So they seem pretty solid. Then we've got 10 Zangors rounding out the list. We've got 2 more things. The Epic Horrors, I can't find my other 5 Zangors because it's like Rob says, the studio's a mess. They have Relic Hunters, so when they are within, if they're on an objective, you roll a 4-up and you get a Cabal point if you get them. Just chaff. I mean, they'll probably do some work against Genestealer Cults. Normally, they're pretty just rounding out a list with points, but they should be okay. And then lastly, we have an Infernal Master. It's not an Infernal Master. It looks similar to an Infernal Master. We don't have the Infernal Master on the channel yet, but he is going to substitute in. The Infernal Master's like a what's he called, Robin? The other, not a chaplain. The other one.
Dark Apostle?
Yeah, like a Dark Apostle. Yeah. He's like a force multiplier. He has Malefic Maelstrom, so when he's leading a unit, weapons gain sustained hits, and he has Glimpse of Eternity. Once per turn, you could change the result of 1 hit, 1 wound roll, or 1 damage, or 1 saving throw to an unmodified 6, which is quite nice, especially if you start changing things to devastating wounds and stuff. So he adds a bit of flexibility to the unit.
We came here to get away from the Eldar.
Yes, yeah, I know. The devastating wounds thing, I think, will probably get changed in the long run because I can just see it getting abused by a lot of armies, and I think they'll put a cap on the number of devastating wounds that can be output, like they did with Leagues of Votann. I can see that happening. But we shall see. So that is the Thousand Suns list. It's a lot of models, I think you'd agree. Like, I'm surprised, but then you've got a lot of models and yours come back. So I'm not sure what to expect. But yeah, I will try my best with the new army. Okay, we have the official cards with the launch of Leviathan, so we're playing the actual missions this week, which will make it a lot more interesting. So Rob's about to draw the cards to see what mission we play.
So, I've already shuffled them and laid them out in their 3 separate decks. So first of all, I'm going to draw from the deployment deck, shows what deployment we are using.
You're just going off the top, yeah?
Yeah, I've already shuffled them, so I'll just go off the top. It is Sweeping Engagement. That's an interesting one.
Sweeping Engagement, a strange deployment, but okay.
Centre long edges, fair enough.
Yep, okay, next.
Next, I'm drawing from, I believe this is the mission rule deck. Or is it the no, it's the primary mission deck. So this should be our primary mission, which is
over.
Take and Hold. Nice and simple.
Yep, that's pretty much the standard one, isn't it?
Yep.
The end of each command phase, the player's turn costs 5 EP for each objective marker they control, up to 15. Nice. Lovely.
Yep, our standard player who goes second on the last turn scores at the end, of course. And then finally, this is the mission rule. This is the special rule for this one. It is a Chilling Reign. So there are no additional mission rules for this one. It's a plain vanilla mission.
Oh.
Nice and simple.
Okay. So we will come back with deployment. Right, Rob. We have done the mission. I rolled off. I got the advantage, so I went for the attacker. You had to go with defender. The objectives are here. Choose one in the middle. One there. So it's a slightly staggered. I don't know whether you can see deployment. Yeah. So. Rob, do you want to go through your deployment first?
Yep, nice and simple. Got my Iron Jackals hiding behind here just with their 9-inch pre-game move out if I get first turn. Again, same with this guy. He's behind cover, 7-inch scout move in case I get first turn to get into position to shoot. Pardon me. Rock Grinder and these 20 are ready to run into the middle if I get first turn.
Yep.
If not, I can use my stratagem, not my stratagems, my thing to pull them back into reserve. Unit 10 just standing at the back here on the home objective.
Yep.
And then finally, just behind this rock here is the second ridge runner. Again, ready to move out with this scout move if he needs to. And then everything else is in reserve.
Okay, so I've got. So I was having to think off camera. There's no reason why I can't, because I had enough characters. I had too many characters to bodyguard up. So what I did was I split my rubrics into 4 units of 5. And I can then take an icon and a Soul Reaper cannon in every unit, and I can also pair them up each with a bodyguard.
It's power gaming already.
Yeah. So Ahriman is with these boys, and we've also got the Sorcerer with them, and the Demon Prince just huddled up there. Exalted Sorcerer with another set of 5. The Infernal Master with that 5. And then we've got my Mutilith, what's it called? Mauler Fiend. And then my Zangor's just towering behind this thing. Actually, one big one, I forgot.
Too late now, he's dead.
I forgot that lad. So he's there as well. And then I've got 2 units of Terminators in reserve along with a Terminator Sorcerer. So, yes. Yep. They're deep strike. I'm blue, Rob's purple. We thought it'd be appropriate. We're on the desert match again. Appropriate. Some of the scenery is GW. The rocks are by Pumpernickel Games. Very nice. I could highly recommend them. So, Rob, do you want to go first?
I'm not sure, to be fair.
I don't think I do. So roll
we'll
a big.
We'll see what the dice brings.
Roll a big number.
A 2. That's not a big number. A 5. That is a big number. So you are going first.
Great. Okay, we will come back with Thousand Suns. Turn 1. Okay, I have moved. I'll just run through what I've done. Demon Prince has edged round. I don't know whether to advance him or not. I'll probably play it safe. No, in fact, you know what? I will advance him because he can't do anything. I'll advance him just round this corner. 4, so he's probably there now. He's still in cover, but cool. These guys have edged round, so the auto Reaper cannons have line of sight of units now. I don't think this one's in range actually. We'll double check. These guys have just moved out. They're in cover. These guys are on the objective. Magnus has moved round. He is in range to start pumping out the pain. The Mauler Fiend has moved round, and these guys have moved over there. They're in cover. Okay, we're starting with the Rubric Marines. So the Sorcerer gives the unit lethal hits. So on a 6, they auto wound. Then they have an Icon of Flame, which 6s to wound give critical hits. It has devastating wounds as well. So critical hits improve the AP by 1. And then finally, they have Bringers of Change. So I get to reroll wound rolls of 1 because they are a massive unit on objectives. So for the hits. Hitting on 3s, 6, auto wound. I apologise, Rob.
I was joking when I said that earlier.
Right, so there's 1 miss. They are auto wounding.
Yeah, so you roll 1. Do you roll the other one to see if it wounds?
But that's bad because the devastating wound. I don't then get the devastating wound.
It won't probably devastating wounds or nothing. So that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Yeah.
Oops. So you're negative.
-1.
Cool. So I've got. I'm going to take it on some of the guys who are behind things so that they are in cover. So -1/+1, I'm on 5s. I make one of them. 1 damage each.
Yep.
On that one. Yep. So then, because I have the icon ward in the unit, I get a 5 up feel no pain. So 4 5 up feel no pain. So I make 2 of those. So 2 guys die.
Not bad.
There we go.
Not bad. Right.
Blah and blah. Okay.
Yep. So the other one's not in range. So the only thing I have is Magnus to start with. Yeah, the only thing. So Magnus we will do... I'm going to do Doombolt, and we're in the shooting phase now, so I'm going to spend some Cabal points. So the first Cabal points I'm going to spend, I have 21. I will...
Just a few.
I'll allow my... there's one that allows this guy to move. Use this ritual to start his shooting phase. He can make a normal move, so this guy can move 10 inches, so I will do that quickly.
Well, technically you've already shot something, so it's not started shooting phase, but carry on.
So he can just move 10 inches, which puts him on the objective and also in cover.
Very nice.
For now, briefly, but you can't do anything else. And then Doombolt into this guy. In fact, is that bike unit? Is that whole unit all together?
It is all one big unit, yes.
Yeah, I'll do Doombolt into those guys then.
What's the AP damage on this?
It's mortal wounds.
Okay,
It's just
cool.
mortal
Is it
wounds,
just shooting weapon or is it just an ability?
It says use this ritual at the start of your shooting
Okay, cool.
phase.
So it's a ritual.
Select one
Okay, cool.
enemy
Carry
unit.
on then.
Yep. It's only 18 inches.
Yeah, so they were.
It'd have to be that guy, wouldn't it?
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. So roll d6 on a 1. I suffer d3 on a 2 to 5.
Oh, that's unlucky.
D3 mortal
That's
wounds
2.
on Maggie. Oh,
There's the 6 that I wanted earlier.
Magical. So he's taken 3 wounds. That wouldn't be reduced because it's mortal, isn't it?
Yep. We talk about your dice rolls and then that happens.
Yes.
Alright, let's do it next.
So he is... he's using the Gaze of Magnus on the bikes, and he will use Zinch's Firestorm on the bikes.
Cool. There's the AP on these.
AP -2 and AP -1.
So not amazing AP. Damage like 2 and 3 each on those.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like my bikes to survive. I'm going to spend 1 CP on Genestealer Cults strat 1 with darkness. So, no, I apologise, I can't. It's only an infantry unit. Ignore me. Okay, carry on.
Okay, so the first one is Gaze of Magnus. This has devastating wounds, 3d3. So we will start with 3d3. Not great. 5. Could have been a lot better. Hitting on 2s. Strength 9.
Yep, these guys, I believe they're still toughness 4. I will just pull them up for you.
I'll roll it. So these are devastating.
Toughness 4, yeah.
So these are devastating wounds.
There's 1.
So it's 1 misses. So that's 3 mortals.
Yep, cool.
It's not on top of, is it? It's
no,
just
it's instead of, yeah. So that goes on at the end. We'll sort
and then you've got 2 at -2.
Cool. I am in cover, so that does give me a 6 up save, which I totally fail.
So that's 6 wounds. So 3, and then 3 mortals.
Yeah, cool. How are we going to do this? I'll do maybe 3 mortals. Well, no, because
3 mortals. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 mortals. Yeah, so there's 6 mortals. I misheard. So we'll do 6.
You do the mortals at the end, don't you?
Yeah, so I'll do 6 damage, kills 1 of those, and then the 3 mortals I'll kill 1 bike, and then we'll do a wound on probably the other ATV. Cool.
Okay, so now Zinch's Firestorm. This is Blast, so that how many models are in the unit?
Just give me 1 moment. When you started, it was 11. So you'll get
11,
plus
so
2.
plus 2. So it's D6 plus 5. D6 plus 5, so that's 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is hitting on 2s. Not bad. Strength 5.
Yep, T4, so 3s.
Not terrible. So that is another 5 at -1.
-1, so no minus, so 5 up with my cover. I saved 2 of them, 3 more go through.
So that is another 6 wounds.
So 2 damage apiece, cool. So that kills that ATV and then kills another bike. We'll take you. Cool. Okay. So 4 bites down. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Any other shooting? Is that your?
That is probably the end of my shooting. I think we said that's all I've got. That's probably the end of my turn.
Yep, there's any charging here.
No, I can't charge
Cool.
anything.
So
I'll just double check with my Cabal points because there is a way to spend to use the thingy again, but I'll just double check it off camera. If not, we'll come back with Rob's turn 1. Okay, Rob.
All right.
Turn 1.
Yep, turn 1 done. Not much move to do because I don't have much of an army right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, cool. Right, start big unit of 20 near fires over here. Start moving up towards the objective.
Yep.
Get all the grenade launchers and size mining lasers in range of those rubrics over there. This guy's just pulled up to within 36 of that unit and this unit over here, so I can split fire, get a bit of covering fire down.
Yep.
Rogue Rinder's just moved up to threat in the centre, fire off a few mining laser shots as needed.
Yep.
The small unit of 10 back here is spread out to just cover as much space as it can to stop too much deep strike shenanigans. I am going to move this by 12 inches straight up into the middle to hold that centre objective. So he's going to move up to there, and then the Jackals have moved around just on the edge of this objective. The front guy is just within 6 of the Mauler Fiend here, so I'm going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bombs at the Mauler Fiend. So for this, I roll 1 dice for each model in the unit, which is 7 dice. And for each 4 up, I score a mortal wound on that dude. So we'll just do that now. Here we go. Mortal wounds. 3 mortals. 4 mortals, sorry.
Not bad.
On you dude, I'll take that.
I mean, this is where these are the things that I can guarantee this will be nerfed to once per turn. I think the same with the Carnifex movement when you get shot, you know.
Yeah, then there's a couple of really odd.
It just seems really stupid that you could it could take 3 single wounds and move, 24 inches up the board?
Yeah, say you should have taken, I think it's Space Wolves with their dreads that are absolutely hilarious. They have special abilities that let them consolidate 6 inches after they fought, and then if anything attacks them, they fight again. So you charge them into something, you kill it,
let them attack you.
You consolidate 6 inches into, say, a tank, then the tank has to fight it, which causes the dreadnought to fight again, kills the tank, and then it consolidates another 6 inches into the tank.
Wipes out the whole
army. Kills the entire army in one go. It's great.
And they are extremely killer.
So yeah, onto my shooting phase, which is slightly more balanced than that. So we'll just start with these boys over here. So we'll start with the Jackals. I'm just going to put everything into the Zangors, because they're not likely to get hurt by it.
Let me just get my data sheet.
So I have, let me pull up, Atlan Small Arms within 12, back guys out. So 1, 2, 3 small arms. You can shoot. They have 2 shots each, that is 6 shots with the small arms.
It's going to hurt.
It's not much, it's only in on 4s. Pew pew pew. That is
pretty good.
4 hits. It's only strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Yep, so 4's to wound. 1 wound, no AP on your Zangors.
It's 6 up save, but they've got cover, so 5 up.
So 5 up.
Just save it.
They're nice. Then I've got the 2 grenade launchers. I'm going to crack these just to try and make sure I kill them. So 2 crack launch shots, hitting on 4s with the grenades. 1 hit, that's cool. And then wounding, strength of 9, definitely wounding on 2. That's a 1. That's not a 2.
Okay.
That's fine. Cool, that's them. And then I will do the attached Jackal Alphas. I'll just pull her up with her sniper rifle.
Does she have a better profile?
Yes, she has a sniper rifle, same as she did before. Cool sniper rifle.
She can target characters,
yes, you can target characters, it is precision. I don't think I'm within. Yeah, I'm within 36. I'm going to take a shot of that.
The Infernal Master?
The Infernal Master in that unit, because why not? So a single shot hitting on a 3. Pew! It hits.
Yes.
It's strength 5.
Yes, it is toughness 4.
Cool, so winning on a 3. It does wound. It is -2 and a flat 3 damage.
-2, he has a 5 up save. So once per turn, I think it is, once per turn. So basically, because this is he doesn't save it, but he can use Glimpse of Eternity, which means I can re-roll that. Once per turn you can change the result of 1 hit roll All right. To an unmodified 6, so he just saves it. Yeah.
Yep, fair enough. Cool. Dunk, bounces off his shield. Cool.
Yeah.
And now these guys have done shooting, they can then use Master Outrider to move. Let me just check how far they can move. They can all move up to 6 inches. So, we'll just try and get more bodies on this objective.
That's not why you're using it though, is it, Rob? Let's be honest.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm pushing more bodies on the objective.
I guarantee this will be a once per... It's these little things.
So move that up to there. I mean, I'm probably going to lose the Jackal Alphas next turn, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Can she not come back?
No, she can't come back. Yeah, my characters don't have the rule that lets them come back, particularly with vehicles. And then we shall bomb the Morphine again. Let's try and get some goons on it. Oops, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 dice on 4s. That's another 3 mortals. Yeah, it's fine, better than no.
So it takes 7.
So he's taken 7 damage.
Yep.
Lovely. Alright. Cool. So, more shooting. Let's move over to... I'll do a Jack... sorry, an Achilles Ridge Runner. The one in the middle, with his ranged weapons. So, I shall start by firing everything from him. Yeah, let's try and take some wounds off Magnus. It's probably silly, but let's go for it.
Well...
so I have twin heavy stubbers, which are 3 shots and rapid fire 3, so 6 shots. I'm hitting on 3s because of my spotter. Pew pew pew. Is
very nice, 6. All hits.
And this is twin linked. I'm only strength 4 though.
Toughness 11.
Yeah, so I'm hitting on 6s but re-rolling. So it's 1 so far. 2 wounds. No minus.
No minus. I'm assuming it's a 2 up. Go on, Magnus. Yeah.
He's good. Alright, nice. Then I will fire the heavy manning laser at him. This is D3 shots. Full 3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Even though it moved?
Yeah, even though it moved. His ballistic skill is 4, but he gets +1 to hit for the spotter.
I thought when things move, they got -1.
No, it's just heavy works differently. Now heavy is just...
No, I thought it was a GSC one that you mentioned earlier.
No, it's, the guys in infantry have a standard ballistic skill of 5 up on the heavy weapons, just to represent the fact that when they move, they're less accurate.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 shots hitting on 3s.
All the 3s.
I'm glad I put that spotter on it. This is strength 12.
Oh, so it is 3s.
So it is 3s. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
These are -3. I think you're on invul.
It'll be on 4 up invul, I'm assuming. Okay. That goes through, and that's saved. So 1 goes through.
Yep. And it is D6 + 1 damage. Oof, it's full 7.
Thankfully, Magnus has... There is a stratagem. Let me just check what it is.
Oh, here we go with the overpowered ball.
Where are we? Let me find it whilst you carry on. So it's 7 wounds, so it would be 6.
Yeah, so you're reducing by 1.
Yeah, here we go. Any phase, when a saving throw is failed for a 1,000 Suns Psyker, change the damage characteristic of that attack to 0.
Aha, so my 7 damage attack did 0 damage.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's 1 CP, so I've got 1 CP left.
Yeah, cool. Alright, we'll move on to the guy behind him then, the rock grinder.
Good job, really.
So, we'll start with the heavy stubber again, which is again 3 shots, rapid fire 3 within 18.
You going for Magnus again?
Yeah, I might as well shoot Magnus again, so I'm within 18. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s this time, no +1 to hit.
Not bad.
Is 3 hits. Then it is wounding on 6s, because it's only strength 4. I just get 1 wound. But this is 1 AP because of the Ridge Runner's ability to add 1 to the AP.
Saves it.
But he saves it anyway, that's fine. And then we'll chuck a mining laser at him. In fact, it would probably be more sensible to shoot at the Marines, but he's scary and he's there.
He is big and scary.
So, D3 shots again. Oh, another 3.
Oh,
I am
hitting
hitting on 4s this time, not 3s. 2 hits.
Not bad.
This is wounding on 3s. Strength 12 again. That is just 1. It is -4, not that it matters.
So 4 up. No, it does go through.
And again, it is D6 + 1.
Roll a low number.
There you go.
So it's 1.
I could re-roll it. I've always a few better things. I do want every damage I can. I'm going to have to re-roll it.
Not bad.
6 damage.
Down. Is it fat at 6? So yeah, he's taking
5
8.
plus D6 plus
He's
1.
taking 8.
So he's taking 8. I'll take that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, better things to do in my CP, but yeah, try to push what damage through I can while I can. Alright, let's move across to this guy here then. Now I'm going to fire the stubbers into these boys over here.
You can't. They can't be targeted outside of 18.
Oh, yeah, outside of 18. Aha, of course. These guys are just in range. That's cool. Well, in that case, we'll just dump everything into these boys over here then. Aha, so not within rapid fire this time, so it's just 3 shots with the stubbers. Hitting on 3s. We get 2 hits. Strength 44, I presume, on rubrics.
Yeah.
Let's see what I get. And 1, and then reroll for twin linked. So just the 1. No minus.
No minus, so it'll be 3 up. Well, standard rubric types. They don't have all his dust anymore, do they? So,
no, they don't.
1 goes through.
That's 1 damage.
Yep.
Link's wound on 1. Then I'm going to shoot the mining laser.
Oh, they would have a 2 up save. What I roll?
1.
Oh, right, doesn't make a difference. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway. You wouldn't get a 2 up save because of your power armour. So your save can't go above a 3 up.
True.
Alright, mining laser into them. I get 2 shots this time. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 12, so definitely wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a 1. So 1 at minus 3.
Yeah, so because there's an exalted sorcerer in the group, it gives the group a 4 up invuln, which is nice. So 4 up. It fails it.
So that definitely kills that one that was taking the wound.
Yeah.
I killed the model.
Pop.
Alright. And then I've got this unit over here. Well, I moved up slightly less than I was wanted to.
Are they? How many's in range? Not
18
many.
now. Yeah, a couple of grenade launchers. Apparently he wants to come with. Any other targets? Oops. The mining lasers can just see the edge of the Demon Prince. I mean, you're definitely 100% getting a full save.
Yeah.
So we'll shoot the 2 grenade launchers at the front just into this unit. And then the other guys, I mean, these guys could just see the edge of the base. Not really anyone else. Nah, that's pushing it. So we'll just say the 4 mining lasers into the Demon Prince.
Okay.
So the 2 grenade launchers into the guys in the front. Your rubrics. Firing crack grenades, of course. I'd have moved him further up if I'd known. Oh well. It's my fault for forgetting. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits with the grenades. Strength 9s, wounding on 2s. 2 both wound. They are neg 1.
So they're in cover, aren't they?
If you take on a guy in cover, it'll be on a 3 anyway, so go for it.
Save some.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
And then 4 mining lasers going into the Demon Prince. Hitting on 5s here.
Do with these missing.
1 hits.
Good.
It is strength 12.
Demon Prince is toughness 10.
So it is a 3. That is a wound. 1 at neg 3.
Oh, they actually had stealth, not that it made a difference.
Yeah, -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Change much.
Would
That's fine.
he... What did you roll?
So 6. My 1 hit.
So it would have hit.
Yeah.
Well, a friendly 1,000 suns unit is within 6 inches of this model. Do they get the aura now? I don't know.
I presume so if they do. He doesn't.
So he's -1 to hit, but he's got a 4 up in.
We'll remember in future.
Yeah. I just no, it goes through.
D6 plus 1. 4 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty much it, to be fair, since most of my army ain't doing much this turn. Cool.
Okay.
Right, so for my missions,
Yes.
my missions were extend battle lines, which is holding my home objective marker and 1 in no man's land. So I score 5 points for that. Then my second one that I chose was defend stronghold, which is I get 3 VP for holding my home objective. Simple as. So that's 8 VP on the first turn for that.
Not bad.
Sorted.
Not bad. Right. Okay, we will come back with 1,000 Suns turn 2. Okay, Rob's abusing the rules again. The fun sponge is back. I moved my Zangors in towards them, and of course he's throwing grenades.
Just activate a prowling adjutant. So I rolled a 2 for the movement, so they just moved 2 inches further back for what little good that will do for the inevitable charge. But more importantly, I now get to throw grenades again. So I'm throwing grenades into the what's it called? Mortal Fiend 1 more time. So 7 more dice, 4 ups, mortal wounds. That's another 4 mortals.
That probably kills him. Let's have a look how many wounds he has. I would imagine it's 10. I guarantee that is getting nerfed because it's dumb. And dumb rules aren't fun for anyone. Let me check. Okay, after Rob's fun spongeness, we've established that he has 12 wounds, so he's still got a wound. So now he's going to eat them in a rampage. Go on, Mauler Fiend. Zangors have moved up. These guys have deep struck. I want to kill them first. Get rid of that stupid character, because that'll get me assassination points. And then if these guys have options, depending on where they want to go, I probably want to get them across here to get on that objective in the centre. Magnus is just being a boy. He's flown up. He's going to do some... going to cause some pain. And then everyone's just sort of shifted forwards. I'm a bit of a loss as to what to do, really. There's some Terminators there as well. Boop. So yeah, we'll come back with some big plays and see how we get on. Okay, we are back. So
just very quickly, the end of John's movement phase, I've used rapid ingress to deep strike these lads just behind there.
Yes.
As out of fire lines as they can get, and ready to move into position to charge next turn.
They're not quite out of fire range, but these guys can see them. But that's as good as Rob could get with given the circumstances. So I'm spending some Cabal points. This was the one that Rob said was broken. It seems a Twist of Fate. I'm going to cast it on this guy. Visible to the Psyker until the end of the phase. Armor saving throws cannot be made for models in that unit. Word. That seems dumb. So you just can't save.
Can't save anything.
That is ridiculous. You should at least put it to a 2 odd. I don't know. It just seems stupid. And then I'm casting Doombolt on these guys. I still have some left. Let's see whether Doombolt does any better this time. Okay.
Roll a one.
Don't. Yes, okay. On a 2-5, they suffer D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. That is 6 mortals.
Well, that just flat out kills 3 of them.
Pop,
boop,
pop,
boop.
poppity pop.
Boop. Alright.
It's the risk of them coming back, though, isn't it?
Yeah, on a 4 up, the entire unit, except for the Alphas, comes back. So.
It's the Alphas that's the problem, though, isn't it?
Yeah, for you. It is the Alphas is the one that lets you do the ridiculous bomb 3 times in a row thing. Well, she's going to think you can only bomb twice.
Right, so we're going to start. So Araman's going to cast Psychic Stalk. It is precision, so on a 6, I get sustained hits. So it's a 1 shot. It's a 5, so it does hit. It's having to go on this because, not much I can do. Strength 6.
Hold up, toughness. I was unprepared with my attacks.
But it's not. Definitely more than a 1.
Hup. So that does nothing. Cool.
Okay.
Future reference is toughness 7. Right.
Okay. So I will do my sorcerer going back into these guys because he can't really do anything. So that is Astral Blast. It is a blast. It's devastating wounds. So it's D6, but it would be D6 plus 2, wouldn't it?
There's 10 there. So it's D6 plus. I think it's 6 and 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So D6 plus 1.
I think. Could be wrong there.
So it is 3.
3 shots.
So 6 is explode. Nope. It's
Probably
2 up.
I presume.
Yep. So
Strength
6.
Yep. T4. 2 go through.
2 go through. -2. D3
cool.
damage.
So I am in cover, so I get a 6 up. Do save 1. So 1 dies.
Any preference?
Not much. Take the knife guy off the far end there. Yeah, he'll do.
I'll lay him down.
Yep, cool.
Because you're going to try and bring him back, aren't you? And then, has he got anything in range of his Inferno Bolt Pistol? No. So that's him shot. Magnus, Magnus I'll do last, because I don't know where. The Mauler Fiend doesn't have any shots. Oh, he does. It's got a 6-inch magma cutter. 2 attacks. Melter 2. Now, he will be... He's on 1 to 4 wounds,
yes.
so he is -1, so only 1 hits. Strength 9, so...
Yep. D4 plus 2s.
Yep. -4.
Yeah, he did.
D6 plus 2 anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, so boop, definitely kills 1.
Chewing through those guys. That's the Maul Fiend. So the Rubric Marines, I guess... they've got the flamers. These have got the big guns. The long range guns. So we've got... This one has... We'll do the Soul Reaper Cannon first.
It's all going into this unit of 20 here.
Yeah, I might as well. Or do I try and blink wounds off that thing? No, I'll do it into these and
just going to go
chew through the chaff. How many can you bring back at a time?
D3. Or a flat 3 of them with the...
No, I will go into that because I can. You can't bring that back, and then I can deal with them later. So it's what would you say? It is lethal hits.
Not many hits, but 1 lethal.
1 lethal, so that auto wounds, but we don't want lethal really.
Because you're fishing for the devastating.
Because I'm fishing for devastatings, which sort of counteracts it. That's a
strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 wound.
So we're looking for 6s. So we get a 6.
That's 1.
So that is 1. Oh, I get a +1 to wound, but that wouldn't matter, would it?
Not on this now. So 1 devastating, so that's 1 mortal, then 1 save at -2.
Is he within the objective? He's not, is he? Yeah, it's only one wound, so yeah, -1.
Yeah, very good. Let me just check. I think they are a 3 up. They are a 3 up, so 4 up save. Fails it, so 2 damage.
Not great.
So,
how many wounds do they have?
8. So he's got 6 left.
Yeah. Right, so these have the long range weapons, so they've got Inferno Bolt guns.
Pew pew pew.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, because one of them has the Soul Reaper Cannon.
These are all going into the...
They'll be going to these guys, I
this
think.
time. Yep, cool.
The leader has a plasma pistol. Oh, so it's only 3. It's only 3, because I gave the leaders plasma pistols. And Soul Reaper Cannon. Yeah, this is the issue.
Inferno guns. Cool. So 2 do auto wound.
Yep. Which is better.
Yep. Then 3s, because I'm on a T3, I presume.
So that
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Neg 1 on that now.
That is Inferno Gun -1. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So take it on for the boys who are in cover. Or should I? I'm gonna take 2 on the guys at the front who aren't in cover. So 6s. Oh, he saves it. 1 grenade launcher dead. 2 grenade launchers dead. So we'll kill the 2 grenade launchers at the front. Just make the Demon Princess charge that bit longer.
Yep. Fine.
That's nothing to do. Right. Cool.
Yes. So that has shot. What of a shot? Yeah, because his plasma pistol's 12.
You got your Demon Princess guns.
I've got my Demon Princess guns.
Your Terminators.
I do have my Psychic as well. Warp Smite, 18 inches from the Psyker, which, well, we'll see. He's not in range, so I'll put it into these guys because
cool.
It's not really fair to. So this is anti-infantry 4 up, devastating wound, so hitting on 2s. Both hit. Ballistic skill, ballistic skill 3, strength 4, but it's anti-infantry 4, devastating wound.
We've only gone 3s, 4 ups, devastating. So that's 1 devastating wound.
Yeah.
On these guys, I forgot I've got a Fatal Feel No Pain from the Icon Ward. Let me just do that for the 2 guys who died. Oh, so one of them should have been still alive. Then
but then he dies.
Yeah, but then this one again. Damage?
Just 1.
Just 1, yeah. So again, Fatal Feel No Pain now. So then he dies.
Yep.
There you go. So now we're even. Okay, cool.
Cool. Right, that's them done. Soul Reaper Cannon on this one. We'll go into that one.
Not my boy.
Same principle. I don't get sustained. I don't get lethal hits on this one. So that is 4 hits. Does Ahriman give anything? Sorry, this is what happens when you've got a new army.
Got to check all the
He
rules.
gets add 1 to wound rolls. So no. But strength 6.
Yeah, T7.
So
5s to 4s.
So 4s now. These are devastating. So it's just 2.
Yep. Can't remember the minus because I have short memory.
He is in range of an objective, so it's an extra AP minus 1. So it's an AP minus 2.
Cool. Covered there. I can't check from the angle because his wings are in the way.
No, I don't think so. That's pretty.
You can draw a line to follow. Yeah, I'd say you can draw a line to follow my model from that dude. So yeah, that's fine. So minus 2. I'm on a 5 up. I don't save either. So 2 damage.
Just 2 damage.
Yep, he's down to 2.
Okay. I shot Iron Man, didn't I?
Yes. Oh, also mine.
These guys have.
Fell off. Alright.
And then, yeah, Flamers are shorter. He'll put Warp Smite into him because why not? 2 shots. Both hit. Could do with this being a devastating wound or 2. Oh, was that 6?
Don't think so. 5 and a 3, I think that was.
So that's 1 devastating, and the other, yeah. So it's minus. That's minus 3, but it's minus 4 now.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely save that. So
That's 2 damage.
He's down. Does he explode? He does not.
Good.
So first actual unit dies.
Okay.
Ah.
I might get CP. Oh no, I didn't take that one. No, ignore me. So they now can't see anything or reach anything. He can probably. My Exalted Sorcerer. I haven't shot him, have I? So they're flamers, apart from a Soul Reaper cannon, which should be able to see these boys. So I'll do my Soul Reaper cannon into them boys. They're being cover. Would you say they can see him?
Yeah. It's a very narrow angle. Have to get down there to be fair, because you're pretty much shooting around the corner.
Yeah, they can see him. It's this guy that's the.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, it's obviously cover.
Yeah, that's fair. Go ahead. 3 hits.
3 hits.
3s.
Yep.
Just 2 wounds.
Just 2.
Minus.
Minus. They're not near an objective, so
Nope.
it's just minus 1.
Cool. So 5 up saves. Make 1. So 1 more dice. Yeah, just take the guys
At
fine.
the back, or do you want to take the front off? But that makes you charge.
I mean, it doesn't. That's too much.
I've got my warps.
Is there any other units there that could actually see them with that front guy there?
I mean, you could maybe see him with this guy.
You go tear that guy off, then tear the mining weapon guy off, then and then. So put that other guy back, and then that's fine.
Yeah,
cool.
but I'll be able to finish my attacks with this unit, water, with my Warp Smite. Warp Smite. Yeah, no explosions, devastating wounds. So 4 up on a devastating wound, so it's just 1.
Yep. Okay. So just lie that guy down again.
This one, that one.
Yeah, the guy who was dead alive
Yeah,
before. So
okay.
lie him down again. There we go.
And that's them shot.
Yep.
So now I've got these guys. I guess the Soul Reaper Cannon's the only thing. Is it in range? Because it's not 36, it's 24. Yeah. Definitely.
I'll get my dice to save. Oh, wait.
Oh, sugar, you can't save, can you? I forgot about that. That is ridiculous. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I'll just pull my roller up. Go for it.
Hitting on 3s. A couple of misses, fortunately for you. Strength 6.
Toughness 10 on this boy.
So.
Still 5s.
5s.
That's 1 damage. Goes through. I can't do anything
Damage
about it.
goes
He takes
through.
1.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's moot at this point because, let's be honest, Magnus is going to rip it in half, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what have I got left to shoot?
Terminators.
I've got Terminators. Well, the Terminators now might as well go into this guy because there's no point going. They're dead, aren't they? Let's face it. In fact, I'll do my Zangors with the pistols. So they got 10 shots. 5. Hitting on 4s. Why do you roll good
with the worst
with
ones.
the worst guns in the game? So strength 3, what's your toughness?
T4.
T4, so 5. 2 at
Cool.
no AP.
Yep, they are 5 saves. I'm definitely not in cover there. So, yep, 1 takes a wound. Cool.
That's the Zangors. And then I have the... I've got the Sorcerer in there. I guess, yeah, 1,000 Sorcerers. Yeah, I'll do that guy. So he has Coruscating Flames, 18 inches, which is in range, isn't it?
Looks it. Eyeballing it. Yeah, should be fine, yeah.
It is, yeah. So that is anti-monster, 4 up, anti-vehicle, 4 up. So it's 3 hits. I want to see some 6s now. No. So 3 hits. So I want 4 ups for devastating wounds now. It doesn't matter, does it?
Does not matter. I'm not going to still she wound me, don't matter.
I only get 1.
That's damage.
Damage 2.
Cool, so he's taken 3 wounds. He's down to 7.
That would be 2 mortals, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so it converts to 2 mortals, does the same thing anyway without a saving throw. So. Hey, Twist of Fate did nothing. Haha.
Infernal
winning.
Combi weapon. So you can either do rapid fire 2 or just the 1 shot. But that's devastating. Ah, yeah, okay. He'll go for 4 shots, not great.
It's on the glass.
Yeah, just
again.
into the same. He gets rapid fire because he hasn't. Yeah. Do they still, to Terminator, still get rapid fire? If
No,
they don't?
that's not a thing
That's
anymore.
not a thing, so he'll only get 2.
So 2 shots.
I do apologise.
Quite right, still learning. 1 hit.
1 hit.
You're winning on a 6.
Yeah. Whilst this model is still in a unit, that they have lethal hits, so that would be a wound, wouldn't it?
He'd roll 6 to hit.
6, yeah.
Yep, cool. So that just 1 damage then. I can't do anything about it. Straight through. 1 damage. Okay.
Man, that makes that so nasty. As soon as I start unleashing with the main guys, that is nuts. Yep, okay. You shoot a phase, you can select 1 enemy unit that's visible. You can reroll hit rolls. I didn't do it, but I might as well put it on that thing, hadn't I?
Yep, fair enough.
Now, so that's him shot, and now my Scarab Occult Terminators. So we have Hellfire Missile Rack. That. I'm just going to put everything into that and try and
fair enough.
kill it off. So Hellfire Missile Rack. Ignores cover sorry, that's wrong. 2 hits. Ballistic skill 3, yep. Strength 10.
Yep, T10, so 4s.
Ooh.
What's your damage?
6 damage in total.
So he's dead. Can't do anything about it.
Does he get ramshackled?
Nope, nothing like that. It doesn't explode either, so it's just gone.
Yeah, that's broken. That balances out for your dumb rule. That's yeah, I don't like it. So that's them done now because.
Cool.
So I've still got Magnus. I've still got that guy. So Demon Prince. Ranged weapon. He has an Infernal Cannon, 6 shots. 2, 4, 6. But is he in 24 of that one? He is. I'll put it into that, I think. Hitting on
Good.
Yeah, hitting on 2s. None. No 6s. It doesn't have any...
No special rules?
No.
No, it's about time.
Once per battle at the start of any phase, you can give a unit precision, glamour, whilst friendly. No. So it's strength 5.
Yep, T7, so 5s.
Oh, God. Bad roll. And then Magnuson. I mean, he can't charge anything now, so it's sort of not great. So he's in 24 inches. I'm assuming he'll be...
Yeah, that thing for sure. Just in 24 nothing.
Do I just put everything into that? Am I going to kill it? I'm going to kill it. I'll put Gaze of Magnus into that, and I'll put Zinch's Firestorm into the other one because it's a blast. So Gaze of Magnus, 3d3. Better, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is Devastating Wounds. Hitting on 2s. 6s explode. That balances out.
There we go. One out, one in.
Strength 9.
37, so 3s.
Devastating Wounds.
So 1 goes through for devastating.
So that's 3.
So he's down to 3.
And then
Yep.
3 more. Strength 9. So not 2s. That's a miss.
2s.
That's a fail.
Yeah, your 6 are devastating.
6
so
is devastating, and you need to
off.
save 3 on a -2.
Cool. 5 up then for this. Yeah, you can draw a line from the left-hand side of your base to the whole model, so no cover. So 5 ups. That is goes through, and saves 1.
Does it explode? Does it matter?
Not really, but no, he doesn't explode. Oomph, another ridge runner down.
Okay. D6 plus 3. Blast, how many models you got in that unit?
There's 10. So you're
So
plus 1.
D6 plus... Oh, only 10.
Yeah, 10. Plus 1.
So 3. 3 plus 3 plus 1. 7, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Hitting on 2. 6s are good. Yep,
There we go.
that was rubbish. Strength 5.
Yep, D3, so 3 3s. Yep, so
3.
go through.
3 at -1.
Cool. 6 up. I'll take on the guys who aren't in cover, so... Oh, should I? I'm going to start on this guy here. He saves it. That guy again. So he's dead. And then we'll take the next one on this dude here. He's also dead. So 2 die. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
I've still got those guys in the corner as well.
No, you don't. They don't exist.
Right. Scarab, Occult, Terminators. Hellfire Missile Rack, have you got anything big?
Not really, no. You've blown it all up.
So I'll put that into these guys. Yeah. Hellfire Missile Rack, 2 shots.
Yep,
Hitting on 3s. Strength 10, so...
Definitely 2s. So 1.
-2.
Don't get a save there. I definitely don't get cover, so... Yep. Damage.
3.
Cool. So I do get a 5 up feel no pain. Yeah, I don't make that, so 1 dies. Oh, there goes one of the models.
God.
That's okay. We'll pick it up in a minute.
Right, Soul Reaper Cannon. Do I go into... So what? Sorry, that is... We'll sort that in a sec. Yeah, they're still in 9. I'll put everything into this unit and charge that one. So, Soul Reaper Cannon. Devastating Wounds. All the hits. Lovely. Does he give... I don't think he does. So, I'm just going to assume that he doesn't. Devastating Wounds. This is Strength 6.
Yep, 33.
That 2 counts, doesn't it?
Yeah, that 2 goes through.
So it's 1 mortal.
Yep, goes 1.
Yep, and then 4 at...
-1. Cool, so 6 ups. No cover.
-2 because they don't get it.
Okay,
get
so 3 more die. Cool. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go.
Okay, cool. Then I have my standard guys who have Infernal Combi Bolters. So that's Rapid Fire 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do Psychic and shoot, can't you?
Yeah, it's basically a shooting weapon.
So hitting on 3 ups. Not bad.
It's going into the small spot or the big spot?
This one.
Small spot, yeah, cool.
And then 4 strength 4.
Yep, T3.
So what's the benefit of rapid fire guns now then?
Yes, yeah, shoot twice within half range.
Oh, so I will be in half range, so I get the same shots again.
Some of them will be.
Yeah, not all of them.
Him for certain, but not him. You get 1 in rapid fire.
Okay,
Sure.
so
just do 2 more.
So there's 4 gone through, and then 5.
So 5.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Right, I need 2 6s here to keep the unit alive. I don't get 2 6s. That unit is annihilated.
So they do fall pretty fast, don't they?
They do.
But they come back. So there's I didn't declare any other shooting. So we will do combat. We can roll straight into combat. These guys need a 9.
An 8, not quite.
Do I come and reroll it? Do I just go all out obliteration?
He looks to be outside of 12, so I can't charge.
No.
Yeah, he's outside of 12, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I'll give
Can't
it.
Yeah.
Give it,
You have to be within 12 to make a charge. Or to attempt to charge.
Right, and then
So here we are.
they're pretty much guaranteed. Mauler Fiend. Yeah. He's in. I'm obviously multi-charging with both of them.
Don't forget you can't move over the objective.
Okay. But
So technically he can't get in, you'll have to charge the Zangors first.
yeah.
So you charge the Zangors first, hint, hint.
Yeah.
9.
The Zangors can loop round. They got a big enough charge, didn't they? The pinky Zangors. I think the Zangors will probably kill them, you know.
Boop.
Meow.
There we go.
Okay. Do I want to leave one alive? Like, is that a tactic now against you boys? I don't know.
So with that lot going into them, I don't think you will.
You don't think?
Not with that many attacks going into them.
So we do Zangors first. Does it matter which way?
Not over much, I don't think.
They get... So... Every model is equipped with Zangor blades. Why would it give you the option of chainswords? 10, I'll do these twice, yeah.
Cool, I see what's option for them.
So this is Zangor blades, so hitting on 4s.
Cool.
Strength 5.
Yep, T4.
So it's 3 at -1.
Oh, 6 ups. There's 3 wounds left in the unit. So that does wipe the unit of jackals, which just leaves the alphas.
And then 10 attacks again. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s, you said.
Yeah,
Oh,
T4. Only one.
only one.
Oof. 5 up save.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll fail that one. So she does take 1 wound. She's down to 3 wounds.
And then the Mauler Fiend.
She'll live through this, it's fine.
Does she have an invuln or anything?
No, just a 5 up save. She'll be fine.
Have you got any shenanigans to stop?
Man, I could flip the table over. That's about it, really.
like your models just
Yeah.
did. So these are 6 extra attacks and 6 normal attacks. We'll do the extra attacks first. So it will be hitting on 4s now.
Yeah, -1 hit because you're wounded.
Strength 7.
Yeah, T4. So
How many wounds you got?
4 left. 3 left.
So that's 2 at -1.
Cool. 6 up. She's down to 1 wound.
And then 6 attacks. She could survive.
Roll
Morphine
that,
fists. Oh my.
Nah, she'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Strength 14.
Yeah, T4. So, yeah, she's alive.
-2 each.
Don't worry, I'm going to roll 6 8s. Yeah, she's dead.
That was 40 damage.
There
Okay.
we go. Unit down.
Right, so they will consolidate. They can consolidate, can't they?
Only to within range of an objective.
Yeah. So he can consolidate like that, can't he? Close to
the
them.
objective, yeah.
And is it 3 inches now?
It's 3 inches, and you can only consolidate if you would end up in range of an objective.
Which they wouldn't. Would they?
Don't measure it, but I'm not too sure.
I don't
I'm
think
putting
so.
down.
Cause it's a 6-inch, but
Essentially, if you measure 6 inches from the edge of the objective, if you're within 6, then you can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
so
So you can go 3 in.
oops. Yeah. Just that was. I'd say that was planned. Yeah.
Yep, perfectly, exactly as planned. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Any others that can consolidate? Do they have to? Yeah, because they can't consolidate if they weren't. So those guys can't consolidate, can they?
They failed to charge anyway, so.
Exactly.
Cool. That is it.
That was a pretty devastating round.
Yeah, it looks devastating, but now basically my entire army is off the board. Well, I'll have to do some rolls now. So we'll do all the near-fight units that died will come back automatically. I will have to roll for the jackals. So on a 4
You
up.
want a 4 up, I want a 3.
So on a 4 up, I can place them back on the board potentially. They're not coming back.
So they're dead.
They are dead.
They can't ever come back.
They can't. Well, theoretically they could, because I do get to place down unit tokens for the other units that died, and I could use those to bring back the jackals if I wanted to.
Okay.
It's a thing. So I'll place down some tokens, and then we'll come back my turn 1.
Okay, Rob, you've done Genestealer Cult things.
I have, yeah. I didn't have an army left at the end of that turn. Now I have a bit more of an army. Cool. So, right, in movement phase, I pretty much just... Oh yeah, first things first. Sorry, let's do this. Objectives. For my tactical objectives, I drew Deploy Teleport Homer.
Yep.
Which is to do an action either in the centre of the field or in Johnny's deployment zone. Yeah, I think you can guess which one I'm going for. That's for 5 VP. And then I've got Secure No Man's Land, which is getting 2 objectives in the middle of the table. I don't think I'm doing that in a hurry, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for movement, I got back 1 model in this Acolyte unit here. They've run around the corner to charge into these guys.
Yep.
The near-fights over here just also revived 1 dude and just moved forward to start threatening that objective over there. That's everything I did with my units that survived the previous turn. Now, D-strike-wise, I brought in the Patriarch with the 10 Genestealers over here to try and get rid of those Terminators. Try to clear out my back lines. I brought in the Aberrants all the way on the other side over here to try and hopefully get a charge off on this Mauler Fiend and Mortis slot over here. And then I spent 1 CP on Perfect Ambush, which lets me bring in a unit within 3. And I dropped this unit of 20 near-fights just in Johnny's back line. And then I used the Calamorph's ability to drop within 3 inches of a unit and be ignoring the 9-inch limit to bring the Calamorph in just behind them there. And he's probably going to be the one that does the action to secure teleport Homer. It's a bit of a waste of his shooting, but yeah, no. Okay, and that is it for that. Psychic phase, done, because I don't want any more. So on to shooting. I'll get some dice and come back.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I was just saying to Rob, these guys, I was thinking about overwatching because they got flamers, but then I was looking, the Infernal Master has an even better flamer, and he can't. This is why Overwatch is so strong now. I mean, it's an 18-inch gun, so this unit is going to Overwatch. So we will start with. He can do all his guns, can't he?
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll start with the Infernal Bolt Pistol, which is 1 shot.
Nice pistol, so you'll shoot that. Ignore that.
Why can't I shoot it?
Is it a pistol? Yeah, you can't shoot pistols and other guns as well. That's for,
of course you
can.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah.
So ignore that.
So yeah, just ignore that. So I'm gonna make this a mega big boy. So it's hazardous. It's torrent. So 2d6, auto hitting.
3.
Can I command reroll that?
Might be able to. Check out your command reroll. Does he read no reason why you shouldn't? Yep.
Can you reroll hits on weapons? I can't remember.
Hit, wound roll, wound roll, damage roll, saving throw, advanced roll, charge roll, desperate escape test, hazardous test, or just have to roll the dice to determine the number of attacks made with a weapon. Okay,
yeah. So 2 CP, but it seems big. So 6 is better, but not great. But it's such a strong gun. So strength 6. What's toughness today?
4.
So it's 4.
Yep. Minus?
Minus 2.
Does it ignore cover?
No.
Nope, although to be fair I don't really get cover there, so I'll just kill 4 of them.
Which, any? Back ones?
Kill the...
Him?
Yeah, kill him.
Him?
Yep. Not him, because he's got the banner. 1 weapon. And that one guy on the right hand, right, who doesn't have the thing.
This guy.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the rest of the unit. So we've got a Soul Reaper Cannon. So 6s now, isn't it? Nope.
Nothing there.
And then
Little bolt guns.
what else we got? Let me just get the unit up. These guys have the rapid fire guns, don't they? Got a plasma pistol. So the leader. Yeah, we've done the Soul Reaper cannon. Oh, they can smite as well, but yeah, it's so the Inferno bolt guns. So there's 3 of those. A Soul Reaper cannon. So it's not rapid fire now. Just the one hit. Strength 4.
4s. There.
Yeah.
Cool.
Plasma pistol. Don't need to overcharge it.
Yeah, you do.
Nope, good job. I didn't do my hazardous on that
Yeah, you
guy.
do the hazardous after you finish.
Yeah, and then we have... So that's all the guns, and then smite.
Smite.
Well, so it's 2 hits. That's 1. And that explodes because it's psychic, so that's 2. 3 ups. This is devastating wounds. So that is just 1, and that is -3.
Yep, so there's 2 more dead. You have to take 2 weapons.
I almost feel Overwatch is a little bit too powerful now.
Here's with flamers.
Yeah. Okay, so
Cool.
hand it back to me. Okay, Rob, shooting.
Cool. Yeah, so starting with this big unit over here. I spent 1 CP on Perfect Ambush, which gives them +1 to the ballistic skill and +1 to all their AP on their guns. So I'm going to start splitting fire a little here. I'm going to start with the small auto guns, and they're all going into this unit just here.
Yes.
So I have 10 shots and I'm hitting on 3s. And because I dropped in from ambush, this unit had, well, all my units that came in from ambush have sustained hits 1 and ignores cover.
Cool. I don't have cover anyway, but...
Yeah, just there. So hitting on 3s with exploding
Very
6s.
nice.
I mean, these
So
are
you
all
get
the
an
auto
extra
guns, like, but still.
Yeah.
Here you go in.
Quantity of shots might make a difference.
Yeah, strength 3 though, so only on 5s.
Yeah.
2. Neg 1.
2 at -1. And to this unit.
Into that unit, yeah.
Yeah, so 4 ups. Saves 1. Takes
Yep,
1.
1 damage. Right, and then I'm going to put the seismic cannons into them. So this is 48 or 16 shots from 4 of them. Now hitting on 4s. Oh, schnoodles. I am re-rolling all hits because of the, what's it called, the Bear Primus in that unit.
Okay.
I'll have to remember that for this.
I think most of them hit, didn't they?
Yeah, it didn't make much difference there, but it will make a difference to these guns, they're bigger. Yeah. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything, 6s explode.
Wow.
Okay, cool. So that is 6 explosions, and then I get to re-roll.
I mean, that was
misses.
an obscenely lucky roll.
I mean, I need something here. There we go, and then some more explosions. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 explosions. 5, 8 explosions, and these all hit. These are strength 6 to your T4.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s.
1s and 2s.
There's a few 1s and 2s there, but that's not too bad overall, I would say.
Yep.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 into that unit. -2, 2 damage each.
-2, 2 damage each. This is probably going to wipe the unit.
Yeah, you'll have to do them 5 at a time, because then it goes on to the character once they're all dead.
Yeah. There's 4 invulns, so I'll just roll. Well, I'll roll 2 I'll do 1 until... Yeah, okay. That's 2. Yeah. Okay, he's dead.
That's 4 more.
And now I can do these.
There's 1 more dead.
Yep.
Another 1 dead.
Yeah.
Sense a pattern for me. 1 more dead.
So it's just the leader.
There's 1 more on the sorcerer.
Do I need to roll these?
1 at a time, yeah. So that is the leader dead. And then the rest of them all go on the sorcerer.
So I've still got 1 to roll from that. Let me just check his save. Exalted Sorcerer.
I assume it's 4 pinball, like the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is 2. Thousand Suns. Exalted Sorcerer, but he'll have more wounds, won't he? He's got 5 wounds.
Yep, so you got.
So it could kill him.
Yep, all 3 fail. Nope, he's not. He was alive.
Whoops.
Okay, yeah, you're taking that one out. I think he dropped.
Rob.
Well, I killed a unit, so.
So he can bring people back.
No, that unit's destroyed now.
Yeah. Not bad.
Cool. So he now technically becomes a separate character.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's them. Oh, yeah, then I've got.
I'll lose a Cabal point as well.
Yep, then I've got 4 Webbers that are now going into the unit here. So that is 46 auto hits.
Ooh.
Okay, that's 18, 22 hits. Fair enough.
They're very weak though, aren't they?
16, 19, 20,
Do you get,
21,
do you
22.
get +1 for blast? They won't have blast, will they?
No. So this is 22 hits. It's only strength 2, but 6 is devastating wounds. So I'm basically fishing for 6s here. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. So that does kill 2 of them. 4 mortal wounds.
Yep. Could have been worse.
Right, and then I was considering having the Killamorph do the objective, but I need to actually kill things here, or else I'm just going to get ground down. So I am going to shoot him into that same unit. Range weapons. So yeah, 6 shots with his Liberator auto stubs. They just have precision, so I could just shoot the Infernal Master. Yeah, go on, let's do that. So just put them all into the Infernal Master. So I have 6 shots hitting on 2s. Pew, 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 pew. He does have the sustained hits D3, so that 6 becomes D3 additional hits. I get 3 additional hits.
Not bad. This could be painful.
So these are all going in, and these are strength 5. And they are devastating wounds. What's his toughness?
I think it's 5, but I'll check.
We'll see what I roll.
He is toughness 4.
Cool. So that is 2 mortal wounds, and then 2, 4, 6 at no minus.
He's probably gonna die. Okay, so 6 wounds. I have to no minus.
Yeah, no minus.
So it's 3 ups. So he's only got 4 wounds.
So he's taken 2 already, so he needs to save.
I can auto make one a 6. I don't know whether I might as well. So that is that one. So I need to make. And so he takes
Down to
1.
Oof. 1.
He does survive with 1 wound.
We'll take it. Cool.
Yeah, not bad.
That just leaves the unit on the other side. Whoop. So then we've got to the neophytes over here then.
Yes.
So.
They are still pretty devastating in shooting.
Yeah, not the best shooting, but we'll do what we can. So. Also, he came in from combat. He had exploding 6s, but it's too late now. Oh well. Right, so these guys are going to put the 4 mining lasers into the Demon Prince. And we're just going to dump everything else into those rubrics on the objective.
So they are both -1 to hit.
Yep, which is always fun.
What are you hitting on?
Oh darn, I should have been generating bonus CP, I've just noticed. Oh well. Cool. Right, 4s normally, so 5 sorry with these guys, 6s with the mining lasers, which is a bit iffy, but what can you do?
What can you do?
Right, so mining lasers, 4 shots into the Demon Prince. Right,
Miss.
3 6s. Nah, 2 5s. It adds up to more than 6. Cool. Right, that's them. Then we've got 1, 2 grenade launchers still. Yes, 2 grenade launchers I see there. So 2 crack grenades into the other guys hitting on 5s. They both miss. And then some rapid fire.
This is where the Demon Prince without wings is paying dividends.
So 3 guys at the back who are not in rapid fire range, so it's 9, so that is 18, 17, 15 shots. 12, 14, 15. Hitting on 5s. Pew pew pew.
Do the 6s explode?
No, these guys, no, they didn't come in from deep strike.
They didn't.
But they're wounding on 5s. Come here. Okay, that's 4
that
wounds.
was lucky.
No negs. So just 3 ups. Aha, wounded one. Scratched your armour.
I find it strange how they've lost all his dust. I think all his dust was quite a cool a cool rule.
Aye, well that is it for shooting, so it's charges.
Okay, we'll come back then. Okay, Rob, come back.
Cool. So, charging.
Where you starting?
We'll start with the easy one. These acolytes into this unit here.
I'm not gonna Overwatch you.
Dopamine. So I got an 8. So they're definitely in.
That they're in, yeah.
Yep. Right, and the next charge.
Now this is the one I want you to fail.
Yep. So
It's a 9, isn't it?
a 9 definitely.
Yeah.
Whew, here we go. Go on, lads. That's a 3. That's nowhere near a 9. They're staying there. Okay, cool. And then the Patriarch with the Genestealers into these guys.
Whoa.
Ooh,
It's
that's
an
an
8. Close.
Hup.
But
Let me
not-
just check I don't get any bonuses for anything.
Can you maybe... No, it's because you can advance and charge, so you don't get...
Yeah, just make sure the Patriarch doesn't give anything special. Cosmic Horror, Life from Beyond, Moses. No, nothing there. Cool. So they're all just standing there. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, and this unit here, it's worth charging them into that lot. No, better not. We're just going to hold there to be safe. Cool. That's pretty much it. Cool.
Okay. Not a bad turn.
I've got this fight phase here to do.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just the acolytes over there.
The...
Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Right, so acolytes. The 2 remaining. Very well, lads. Here we are. So I have one guy with a heavy mining tool. He has 2 attacks. I am hitting on 3s. Hit once. I am wounding on strength 10, so definitely wounding on a 2. Of course. Right, and the pull knife and claws on the other guy. He gets 2 hits. Strength 4 wounding on 4s. So 1 wound there. -1 damage.
Just save it.
Saves it. Cool.
I will attack back. I don't know. I can consolidate, can't I?
Me?
Do you want to just grab the camera a sec?
Yep.
I'll attack with the Infernal Master to begin with. Because he's pretty strong. 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. That was 2 hits. I just knocked that one. Strength 6.
Yep, so all 3s.
Yep.
Wound.
-1. D3 damage.
6 ups. No, so they're dead. Cool.
But they can come back.
So that means just wiped again.
Naturally.
So then
They're
I get
in there.
Yes, then I get to put back another blip token.
When do you do that?
I do it now, basically, as soon as they die. That's when I'm supposed to do it. I've got a safe area over there. That's not a deal.
It's quite hard because there's nowhere really you can put it apart from here that you can protect it.
Yeah, it's kind of the problem. Okay.
In fact, there's nowhere.
Not really. I guess I'm going in. I guess your deployment zone is mine now. So we're just going to have to pop up next to those ones. I can move them as needed. All right.
Okay, turn 3.
I believe so.
Yes. Okay, so I've done my movement for turn 3. So just to run through, Morlafine is going on a suicide mission. Magnus is going to obliterate these with psychic, and then see where we're at. I could do with leaving 1 or 2 alive. I think that's the secret to, but it's not easy. These guys have moved round. Going to open up on these guys, and obviously then these guys will be.
I should have brought back the bikers on that blip this turn. I completely forgot, but I'll do it in a second.
Okay, so
you would have had an opportunity to shoot them anyway.
Right. Okay. So I might. Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, I would have brought them back. I should have brought them back there last turn, and then they would have done the action. So I'll put them down in a second and score myself 5, and then they're free to
They've
shot.
been back at that. I thought it was after that. They had to have a turn. It's next turn.
Oh, it's your next turn. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm losing track.
Right, and then these guys have moved round. He's just moved to hold the objective because there's nothing else for him to do. He's a bit vulnerable. He can probably get a psychic on those guys, and then these have all moved up. So I'm just trying to, again, just punch Rob off the board, and that gives me another turn to go for it. So, Cabal points. I failed with that one. I lost 1, so I now get 20 a turn.
Oh, is that all?
That's all. So I will put no armor save on these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have an invul?
They don't have an invul, no. They're 4 fill, no pain.
Yeah. Still worth it, I think. Because they've got an invul, don't they?
Yeah, 5 up invul.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'll do that. Right. Okay, so we'll come back with shooting. Okay, starting with these guys. They're going to go into the aberrants because I've softened them up, hopefully. So the first guy, Infernal Master, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to overcharge. So it's 2d6 shots. 9, not too bad. This is Torrent, so it's auto hitting.
Strength?
Strength 6.
Yeah, we've had toughness 6 now, so you're on 4s. Yep.
So that is 5. At -2.
Yep. Well, that doesn't matter because I don't get saves.
Yeah, that's done. 1 damage each.
Cool, so I have a 4 or feel no pain for being aberrants. I make 1 of them. Yay. So 1 dead, 1 takes 2 wounds. Cool.
Okay. He can't shoot his pistol, can he?
No.
Because psychic. Does psychic class as a gun?
It's essentially a gun, yes.
Yeah. Okay, now I'll do this unit of Marines just to finish off. So we've got 6 shots with the Soul Reaper Cannon. Yep. Strength 6.
Yep, so 4s again.
6s are devastating.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
Cool, so we get 4 or feel no pain. Made that one.
Yep.
So he's okay. Cool.
And then that was a bit lackluster. Yep. And then yeah, these are the long range weapons. So we have so we've shot the Soul Reaper, we've got the lead guy with the pistol, which isn't in range, so he'll have to put that into them, the plasma pistol. So hits, he's not overcharged, there's no point, is the wounds.
Cool. Straight on them.
-1 damage.
Nice one, might as well take it on again. Cover. Oh, he saves it. More importantly, now that you shot that unit, my Kellamorph can immediately shoot back.
Okay.
So he's going to do that. So I get 6 shots with him. Hitting on 2s.
How many times can you do that?
As many times as you shoot at that unit, he can immediately shoot back. So that is all hit into that unit. And then I might as well shoot. I mean,
if you'd have told me that, okay, let's cancel my shot. If we're being,
there you go. I got 7 hits.
can I cancel my shot? Because
No, too
it's
late.
a rule.
You know how much border control you've got.
How many?
Right. Right, I need to roll to wound yet. I'm going to put them into the Infernal Mass. No, I'm just going to put them into the unit. Screw it. So we're doing on 3s. So 1 mortal, and then 3 saves and no minus.
So 3 3-ups.
Basically, yeah. Oof, that's 2 dead.
Kill 2. Well, I might as well take
Go
up
on, lad.
those 2. Well, it would have been nice for you to tell me that before I did it. Like
I didn't tell you before the game started.
In good sportsmanship. Thanks, Rob. Right, Warp Smite. He will do it into the Kellamorphs, into the those guys.
Fronts.
Both hit. This is anti-infantry 4. I'm assuming they are infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one devastating.
Which is 1 damage.
Yep. And then 1 was a 2, so that wouldn't have done it.
Cool, so there's 4 of feeling no pain. Nope, so it fails it. So 1 more dice. Okay.
And then he can't shoot his other gun because it's a pistol. So that is them shot. Okay.
Oh, spuds, I'm forgetting the Biphagus. That's okay, we'll remember it in future. Right, carry on.
Right, I need to think. That guy will put his two laser cutters into them.
Yep. Both hit.
No, only 1 because he'll be...
Yeah. And I have just remembered the Biphagus in that unit means that, much like your guy that you had, if your strength is higher than my toughness, it's -1 to wound.
Okay.
So yeah, wounding on 4s here, not 3s. Didn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
But I just remembered it, so I remember it in the future.
Okay, all my psychic going into these guys just to obliterate them. The dog's just trying to wreck the joint. So 3d3. Ooh. 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8.
Strength.
Strength 9. I've got to hit first. Ballistic skill 2. 6s are... no. Yeah. A couple of 1s.
I'm okay with that.
Yep, strength 9.
Yeah, so we're going 4s with the -1 from the Bifagers.
6s are devastating.
Yeah, then it mattered.
So that's 5 at -2.
Straight through damage.
3 damage each.
Cool, right, we're going to do these one at a time. So, 4 feel no pains. First guy. He takes 1 wound.
That's that. So you got 4 more.
He takes 1 more wound.
Yep. 3 more. So
Yeah, he's dead. So that's 1 dead so far.
And then 2 more.
2 dead. Wow, that's really great. And then the last one,
Dead.
at least 1 on 1 wound.
How many wounds he got?
3 wounds each.
3.
So kills 2, 1 on a wound.
Okay.
That was proper one there, if we remember.
Is he a character?
The Bifagers at the back is, yes.
Yeah. So I could do with killing him. Right, next attack. D6 plus 3. It has blast, so I will get +1. 7. So that is 5. Yeah, all hit. Strength 5, this one.
So 5s, because they're T6.
Just the 1.
Cool, damage.
-1. 2 damage.
Cool, so 2 damage. 4 feel no pains. He takes 1 more wound, he's down to 1. Cool.
Okie dokie.
So 1 is down to 1 wound. Right. Okay.
Can you bring some of them back?
Not piecemeal, no.
Okay. Right, they obviously... Can you only shoot back at the unit that's shot?
Yeah, basically, yes.
Again, that's a stupid rule. It should be a once, but I'm sure you probably... Are you sure you're not
No, it's... They've talked about this does produce some very silly interactions where you have units that could potentially end up infinitely shooting at each other and until one kills the other.
Yeah, it's stupid. Right.
Nope, each time a enemy unit targets a friendly logistical battle unit within 3 inches of this model, after this enemy unit's finished making its attacks, this model can shoot as if it were your shooting phase.
They've got to put limits on these, because it's just stupid interact. It just makes them completely overvalued, you know what I mean? Right, I'll do these guys. They might as well not shoot and just cleave them in combat. Even Magnus won't be able to shoot because it's they'll be able to shoot the other way. So Soul Reaper Cannon, Hellfire Rack first. Year 1, strength 10. Yep, 5.
Cool. So it'll be a
-2.
power of a pinball no matter what. Go straight
3
through.
damage.
Yeah, just kill 1. Boop.
And the Soul Reaper Cannon. Strength 6, so this will be
3s.
Yep.
So 4
4
5
minus.
ups. I make 2, so 1 more dies. Oh no, they all die. So that's like I say. 1 more. There we go. Okay.
Okay, then we've got combi bolters. So we've got how many?
1, 2, 3. Is it 4 combo bolters?
4 combi bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Hitting on 3s. And then strength. Combi bolter. Strength 4.
Yep, so 4s.
I mean, quantity of shots is good into these guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3.
7. At -1.
Yeah, cool. Doesn't matter. Survival pinball either way. Make 3, so 4 more dead. Oh no, wait, 1 damage each,
Two
innit?
dead.
So 2 dead, yes. I forget, they're 2 wounds each now. Boop.
Yep.
Boop. Okay.
And then psychic. So it is warp smite. 3. That's just the 1. Anti-infantry. That is a devastating wound, so that's just 1 devastating wound.
So just 1 damage. One wound on one of them. Yep, cool. There.
Okay,
Alright.
that's them shot. He hasn't shot. Can he see? He can, probably.
No, dice traces in the way. Yeah.
It's just whether he's in range. He might not be in range. Level Sons, Exalted Sorcerer. Where are you? Exalted Sorcerer, 18 inches. He's definitely not in range of anything, is he? I don't think.
I would have thought so.
No. I guess we'll do the Demon Prince. So now I've got to find his profile. Yep, 6 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 2s. Okay, that's 3 exploding. This is gonna hurt. Hitting on. Sorry, they were hits, were they?
Yeah.
Strength 5.
3s.
Oof. Not that great. 5.
5. Excellent.
Minus 1, 2 damage each.
Cool. So 6 ups makes 1. Then these are 5 feel no pains. So first guy, dead. Second guy, 2 dead. Third guy, dead. And the last guy is also dead. So it kills 4. There we go.
Okay. And now this unit, they are ranged weapons again. So we've got a Soul Reaper Cannon. I didn't shoot these, did I?
No.
2 of us.
Wait, no, yes you did. No, you didn't.
Soul Reaper Cannon. That is 3.
Cool. Minus 1.
Yep.
6s. Nope. 5 feel no pains.
Oh.
Yes, save 2. So 1 dice. Okay. Blip.
And then we have a Plasma Pistol, won't overcharge. It misses.
Yep. Cool.
Warp Smite. 2 shots. Both hit. That
6.
explodes. Strength 4.
Wound.
It's anti-infantry devastating wounds, so it's just 3 kills.
So 3 mortals.
Yeah.
So 5 feel no pains. So it kills 2. Yeah, we'll just kill you 2. Okay. There.
Okay. And then have I shot my small? I haven't shot my small arms fire, have
I
I?
think so, no.
So that infernal bolt guns, so 2 shots each. So that would be 3, 4, 3. Yeah, because that's my sorcerer. 3. I've still got my bog standard sorcerer to shoot. Strength 4.
Yep.
So 3.
Cool. So 6s again. Nope. And then 5 ups. Nope. So 3 down.
Chewing through them. So we'll do the sorcerer next. Thousand Sun Sorcerer. So he will do his Fires of the Abyss. 2d6. So it could kill him. Sustained hits 3. Okay, go. 2d6. But why is it sustained hits 3? Oh, because it's not auto hitting.
He's not torrent.
Right, yeah, it's not torrent. So that was 4, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 2s. So that is
3 additional
another
hits.
2.
His sustained hits 3. It's 3 additional
Oh,
hits.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that gun's mental. Strength 5.
So 3s.
Oh,
There we go.
Not bad.
4 more. Minus.
Minus 1.
Up to 6s. So 1. Damage 1.
Damage 1.
5 ups. Nope. So 3 more. Huh. 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 Not many left there. Pew pew pew.
That's them shot. Did they shoot? They haven't, have they?
Don't think so.
So he will just put his Soul Reaper Cannon into them. and that's it. And then I'll check 3, 6, just to trim the fat. Yep, and then devastating.
2s, it's strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
That's 4 wounds. Neg 1, I do at least get cover here because there's a wall in the way.
You do.
So 5s. Oh, hey, there we go. There's all the 6 I've been missing all game. And then 5 film of pain. Oh, okay, apparently that's not doing anything.
Okay. Okay, they've shot. Is everything shot now?
Yeah, looks like it, yep. I think it's charging time.
Yeah, okay.
It's nice to come back.
Okay, we're moving on to combat because I'm not shooting anything else. I don't really want to, upset the grill.
Yes, though we did have a little reread of the rules, and I can't put the jackals back at all this game since I didn't roll the 4 up. So the unit of 10 neophytes that died have come back. They were supposed to come back at the end of Johnny's movement phase, but we just kind of figured out the rules, so I've just put them down now.
Yes.
And because they're within 3 inches of the Kelemorph, he decided not to shoot them anyway, so functionally it doesn't make any difference.
So that's not there, is it now?
No, that one's still there. That's the acolytes that you killed.
These ones?
Yes, that was those acolytes.
But when do you put the token down? That's what
as soon as they die,
okay.
I roll dice, then they come back, then the token comes down. Then at the end of your following movement phase, the token becomes the unit again.
But you don't have to roll for them, do you?
No, I don't roll for them.
Yeah, okay. Right, charging then.
Anyway.
He's guaranteed. Yeah, we're just learning the nuances of the rules.
3, he's only just in.
Get the bad one out of the way. These guys, probably a 5. Yeah.
10 better fleeing.
Will do it. Yeah. Is there any way to get Magnus in combat?
Not really, because his base is way too big.
I'll do these guys because they can still hold the objective. That's
definitely going to get in. Not on a 4.
No, they can't get in. I'm not going to charge them. There's no point. How many can you bring back a turn?
D3.
But they're guaranteed to come back, but then you'd lose them for next turn, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have them next turn.
Okay, I will charge them.
It'd be your next movement first. Boop.
I mean, ideally, I'd leave them alive with 1. Now, is it suicide to... How many CP you got?
None.
Oh,
so
then I shall.
I'm not interrupting. Yep, definitely in there.
I mean, this is going to be... Right, okay. I don't think I'll win that combat. I think you'll win, but...
Shall see how it goes.
Okay, let me get my...
That's up and we'll come back.
Yeah. Okay, starting with the Demon Prince. I'm going to try and be clever here. I'm going to do my big attack.
That always works well.
Yeah, I know, it never works well. I'm going to do my big attack and try and leave one alive and just pin him in combat and leave him in an ever... So, yeah. So I want a 1 here. I got
get a 1.
So that's 5 hits.
Yep.
Strength 8.
Yep. T3, so 2s. Oh, there's the 1s.
It is psychic. So I might have got a sustained, I don't know. Yeah, 3 at -2.
Yep. Damage.
3.
3. I actually have to do the fatal field of pains now. So first one. Yeah, he dead. Second guy. He only just dead.
Yeah.
Third guy. He also dead. There we go. So he killed 3 dudes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And we'll leave the guy with the chainsword and take him. There we go. Okay.
Yep. So you'll get to attack back. So we'll do the Terminators next.
Get into the Steelers.
Yeah. So they don't have a character with them, do they?
Yeah. Oh, your guys no.
No. Yours does. So we have a force weapon on the main guy, and then 3 Cosperine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll have to do these separately. So these are the Prosperine Kopeshers, hitting on 3s. Yep. And then strength 5.
Yep. T4.
So 3s. Ooh. Nothing fancy.
Not devastating wounds.
No, sadly. -1 D3 damage. Oh, sorry, -2 damage.
Yeah, 5 up invuln anyway.
Yeah.
I make 2 of them, so 3 more go
3
down.
dead.
So 1, 3. There we go.
And then the force weapon. So I'm looking for 6s here. Of course. Get none. This is strength 6.
So 3 still. Oh yeah, I'm lucky there.
That could come back and bite me, but I probably hold the objective. No, I won't. Not Genestealer Cults, will I?
Don't know, maybe. We'll check the OC when we're done with it. Right, where next?
These guys now.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's the same principle, but I've got an extra guy in. So we'll do the force weapon first. It doesn't really matter, does it? So that is 4 because that explodes. Strength 6. Yep.
3. Neg.
-1 D3 damage.
6 ups there. Nope, that's 3 dead.
And then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. No, 3 less. That's right. Yeah.
Slashes.
These don't explode. That's a bad roll.
Excellent.
Probably strength 5.
Yeah, it's 3s. So 4.
So -2 damage.
Yep, straight through, that's number 4 dead. So that is 7 dead so far. I'll just put a little dice note over there. Okay.
And then the Genestealer Cult Terminator. In Terminator armor, he gets 5 attacks with his force weapon. He would have to choose one profile, wouldn't he? So I'll do my force weapon. Because I could get exploding hits, but...
Well, you could roll 3 1s.
I could roll 3 1s. Strength 6, so...
3s,
yeah. So
Neg.
-1.
Yep, so 6 ups. Nope, so 2 got it. So you killed 8 of them. 9 of them, sorry. There we go.
So they may suffer battle shock.
Okay.
Okay, now...
Maulfiend.
Maulfiend. I mean, it is pretty nasty. But it's hitting on... So it does 6 normal attacks. But these are hitting on 4s now.
Very good.
You don't have an armor save. This is where it could hurt you, but I need 4s. 3.
3 hits, yep.
Strength 7.
Strength 7. So be 4s to wound.
2 at -1 damage.
So 1 damage. So 4 up for no pains. No fails in both. So 1 takes down to 1 wound.
That's bad.
Oh, 1 was on a wound. So he killed 1 and 1 is down
good.
to 2.
And then the next 6 attacks, these are the big ones. Hit on 4s. Strength 14.
Yep, so it would be 2, so it goes to 3s. Didn't make any difference again.
4, d6 plus 1.
Yep, so just roll your damage because I can't do anything about that.
So
2 damage.
2 damage.
Both go through, of course. So that is another 1 dead.
And then dead. Oh well,
7.
you got 7. Good luck.
Yeah, he did. Wow, that I made 1.
Oh
6.
god, 6.
That's 2 dead so far. That's 3 dead.
4.
I might make this. Now, who am I kidding? Oh no, 1's alive, 1 wound. Yeah, cool. So 3 dead.
I've got 1 more.
Oops, sorry.
So that's 4.
He was alive on 1, and then he's dead. Right, cool.
Okay.
So that kill 3?
I think it was 4.
4, yeah. Let's kill you 2. Wait. There we go.
I mean, you've... Yeah. That's everything.
I think
You
so.
now get to attack.
Yeah, I'll just get some dice and strap by with my stuff.
Okay,
2 attacks.
Rob.
Yep.
Okay, Rob, you're taking back.
Yep, we'll just start with the aberrant.
Yep.
One remaining aberrant. Singular. Hitting on a 3 with 3 attacks with his power weapon. 2 hits.
All the hits.
Strength 8.
Sorry, hitting on 3, did you say?
Oh, you're hitting 3, sorry, my bad. Then strength 8, toughness
10,
so
so
5s. Get 1 through. Cool.
Ooh.
It's -2 flat 3 damage.
So he has a 5 up at invuln. He does save it.
Yep. Gil, and then we'll go with the Biphagus over there.
Are they any good in combat?
Not particularly, but he does have his once per game ability, which we might as well use now. It's not going to do much, but so I'm going to use his biological warfare once per game ability. So that gives him 3 additional attacks, so he gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And it becomes strength 5, normally strength 2. So I'm still winning on 6s. No, nothing there.
Okay.
That's it. Anti-infantry 2, so against infantry is fine.
Yeah, you've done some work. Right, where do you want to go next?
Cool. We'll go with the neophytes over here. Say 9 died, so I'll just pull 9, 2.
I'm glad you said that because I wouldn't have even.
6, 8. Yeah, you'll do 9. So let's pull those 9.
I completely forgot.
Then we'll pile in with the ones who can. You've actually got a better weapon.
I mean, will they do anything?
Probably not. Not you. You're a different unit, and you're there.
Okay.
So,
should we get the dice?
Yep, I'll just be a moment. Yep, cool. So this is the melee weapons. So it's the standard normal melee weapons on the neophytes. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling for the Primus. There's quite a lot of hits with the melee weapons that don't do anything.
Yeah, it could be quantity, couldn't it?
And then strength 3, so winning on 5s. There you go, 1. 1 wound, no minus.
2 up.
There you go, cool. Then the power weapon on the leader. Misses, but I can reroll for the Primus. Still misses, there we go. That was an exciting combat phase.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
Cool. Yeah, they're really good in combat.
Right, the big one.
So, yep, just the Genestealers then.
So the devastating wounds could play a part now. You've got 3. Yes. How many attacks do they have?
4 attacks each. So 12 attacks, 4.
What are they hitting on?
12 hitting on 2s.
That's it. I don't want to see 6s here.
Yep, so hitting on 2s. Cool. Wow,
that
okay,
was
3 misses.
Unlucky, yeah.
And then these are strength 4. So winning on.
You won in 5s.
Yep, 6 are devastating wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll take 3 devastating wounds and that's it.
Yep, so that does kill 1 Terminator.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go. And then I have the Patriarch himself. Pull him up. Cool, so he has... Oh, start the fight phase. Each enemy unit within 6 inches of this model must take a battle shock test. Don't think that would have made any real difference.
He wouldn't have done, no.
Cool. Yeah, so 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hits, nothing special for exploding, that's fine. And then it's strength 6, so winning on 3s.
Yep.
Yep, and then it's twin links from re-rolling wounds. Cool.
Good job.
Re-roll those. Cool. No devastating wounds though.
Good.
So 5 minus 2, 2 damage each.
So I think they've got a 4 up in on my guys. So it's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, yeah.
So 5 4-ups. Saves 3.
So it kills 1.
And just kills another.
Yep.
Just take him off.
There you go.
Okay, not the end of the world.
Yep, we'll just pile in and around just to get more objective.
I suppose the only thing is if I fail, you have that objective.
Yeah, well, if I fail, you have that objective, so.
True, yeah, we've both got to take battle shock tests, don't we?
Right, cool, that is everything for me, so yeah.
Right, do you want to battle shock those guys? Does it matter?
Yeah, battle shock is at the beginning of the command phase,
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's the beginning of the turn it happens, so we'll just sort
Okay,
of
right, we will come back. Okay, Rob, we're just, it is turn 3, your turn 3. So, you got 3 guys back there.
Yeah, 3 guys back that unit.
You got 3 guys back there. You passed battle shock for these guys.
Yep, I need to do it for the
You need to do it for them. You failed it for this guy.
I failed it for the aberrants.
You wanted to fall back, but now you've got to roll for a desperate escape, I think it's called.
Yes, I'm going to try and get
so any
ones,
anyway. Is it?
1s and 2s,
twos.
the unit dies. Oh, 1 more dice, so. The last aberrant dies, which actually isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because now the entire unit's dead. So now we get to roll the dice.
Yeah.
On 4 up, the unit can come back. Yay!
Oh, that's a sign. You've been unlucky, I bet.
Alright. Yep, that's that. And then, we'll do battle shock for the Patriarch, because I forgot. 6.
Should be tight. It'll either be...
6 or possibly 7. If it's 7, I'm going to be deeply disappointed. No, 6 plus I'm okay.
Okay,
so
because I passed mine, so you hold that objective now.
Yep.
But you're not falling back there.
Yeah. So
right.
See, I do have more OC there, so I at least got 5 on the primary.
You do. It's.
Yep. So everybody else fell back there. That unit that appeared up there is doing the behind enemy lines deploy teleport homes action. Just score us 5 points there.
Have you not already got that?
No, because I was going to do it with the Kellamorph last turn, but I shot instead because I needed to actually kill something.
And it did work. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's that. So shoot in pretty quick because most of it fell back.
They fell back.
They can't
So
do
it's
anything.
just this unit, isn't it?
So, and that unit can't shoot because they're doing their things. It's literally just to kill them
It's
off.
to kill them off. Infernal Master, are you out of range?
It's 12-inch range. You might be out.
You might just be out. Whoops, excuse me.
Think about that.
Viewers at home.
Yeah, I'm well out.
Yeah.
So, I was going to shoot the.
You put it into the Terminator character.
No, but I was going to shoot the. I'm going to shoot the Mauler feed. Let's see if we can get
it's pretty much over. We'll play out this turn just to see.
Hitting on 2s. It's not exploding hits, but they do all hit. And then I need 6s here basically. There we go. Just. But that is one devastating wound.
Yeah, so it does kill it.
Does he explode?
Wait, does it matter? It's probably not in range.
It's always 6 inches. No,
I won't even roll it because he's.
There we go. I killed a model.
Rejoice!
Yeah, right, cool. Yep, that's my shooting phase done.
You charging anything?
Can't really charge because it all fell back.
Okay,
I do get the 5 points now for completing that teleport homers.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to this combat here then.
Okay.
So you go first, Chris. I'm going.
I will pass you the camera. So I've got the Force Stave and 2 Corpushes. I'll do the weak ones first. So 6. So not great. 3 hits. Strength 5. Yep, 2 and -2, 2 damage.
5 up, save 1, so 1 more dice.
1. And then the Force weapon, 6s please.
There you go, that's 1.
So that's 3. And then strength 6.
So 3 still.
Yep. That's -1 d3 damage.
So 5 up, kills 1 Genestealer, kills the other Genestealer, this is the Patriarch. He saves it with this 4-pin one. Okay, so the Genestealers are gone. Bloop. That's not the end of the world, because now I get to do my roll dice. Here we go.
Fail it.
You ready for another 3?
Go on, son.
There we go. See, no one's coming back that's not near fights tonight.
Sure.
Alright, so I might as well do my 5 back. So, do my Patriarch. So 5 attacks hitting on 2s. All hit.
Yeah.
And then.
This is where you want to see 6s, isn't it?
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 6s are good. That's really poor. Barely even 3s.
Yeah.
There we go, 1/6. So 2 mortals from the devastating, and then 3 at -2.
So 3 at -2, so 3, 4 up, 4 up, 4
Okay.
up. So
One
that
dead.
kills 1. Kills 2.
So yeah, that kills 1, and then 1 takes 2 mortals.
True.
Because the mortals come at the end. So.
Yep.
So. Does it matter which one? Doesn't really, does it? That one
Yeah,
dead.
take that one off. Yeah.
And then 1 mortal, I presume, on the guy with the.
Yeah.
That one. So he's down to 1 wound.
So is that the end of your turn?
That is pretty much it.
Do you want to play my next turn, or is it just...
I don't think I'm going to pull this back, to be fair. I don't really have enough left.
Let's talk it through now whilst we're on camera.
Yep, I've scored 5. I've got 5 on my secondary. So that's that one done. To be fair, end of turn 3 is now when we do the gambits. So.
Do you want to have a look?
I'll pull and see what the gambits are.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay, turn 4. We've taken a decision because it's been pretty one-sided. Rob did draw his gambit. It was actually one which was quite effective.
Yes, I got delaying tactics. So basically, I have to get units into combat with Johnny's, and at the end of turn 5, for every unit I have still in combat with his, I roll the dice. On a 4 up, I distract his unit, and if I can distract 4 of his units, I'll score 30 victory points.
I mean, that's about as good as you could have got for your army.
It's theoretically doable, but I'm currently sitting at 5 on primary. At best, it gets me to 35. Johnny's got so much border control here, he's going to get 45 primary, no issue. Then it comes down to secondaries. I mean, my secondaries might come up fairly well, but even if they do, again, Johnny's going to have 0 issue basically maxing his. So I just really no way I can catch up.
I now cut through these guys and I get 2 characters at the end of this turn.
3 characters, there's my fair just there.
Oh, there's 3 characters.
There's 4 characters.
There's a
over
character here.
Yeah,
I will, if I want to, I can kill them.
there. Yeah, you can pretty effortless to kill 5 characters in 2 turns here with what you've got.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that there's no real way I can pull this one.
Yeah, I think if you'd have got your 2 units back last turn and drawn that.
Have we got any units back?
yeah. You've been unlucky. Yeah, we will come back to a short review, but yeah, I think it's quite a resounding victory for the 1,000 Suns.
Writing's on the wall here.
Yes, we'll be
don't
back.
worry, the rebellion will come back.
Right, good game, Rob. I apologise in advance. Rob did say when we were picking the armies that 1,000 Suns were allegedly strong, very strong. Rob got a little bit unlucky, but man, they are strong. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you thought you were going to be weak when you lost all your psychic powers. He says, "Oh no, not really.
Yeah.
You didn't really need them after all."
I mean, I didn't use my Cabal rituals to the maximum. There were a lot of stuff that I think in the hands of a more sort of adept player who is a bit more familiar with the armour, they could do a lot more. But certainly, the one that removes the armour save is busted. Like, it's hideously busted. I can't believe that's got through testing because...
Yeah, I was just saying earlier, I mean, I could have tried to buff up my battle line by bringing like a Rogal Dawn tank or something, but then he just goes, yeah, that gets no save.
Yeah,
there's
you
nothing
just...
I can do about it.
anything, like any sort of armour, high value armour, anti-tank, you focus that down instantly on a smaller board in 10th edition, and they can do nothing to protect it. Absolutely nothing. It's just nuts. And then you've got a numerical advantage. You've got a points advantage. I just don't see how that's got through. But I don't know. I can see why every turn you can do that on a different model and just pick them off one by one, which is what I did. Is essentially I took out all your anti-armour, and then Magnus was just free reigning across the board, and he's got such good movement, 14 inches movement. He can just fly about. I mean, he was my MVP. Good old Magnus. He definitely was my MVP, but it was more to do with the Kabbalistic rituals than Magnus himself. Yeah, he's strong, but it's just down to the way they've designed the army, which seems pretty broken from my first playthrough. But Rob was unlucky. Like you were.
Yeah, I didn't get any of my units back that wasn't Acolytes on air fights, which is unfortunate. And to be fair, like going into 10th edition again with this new index in Genestealer Cults, it is having to completely relearn them again. It's once again the stage where they are not an easy army to use. Like, you've got to perfectly balance the amount of deep strike you've got against the amount you put on the board. So they're like, I don't think I had enough on the board at the beginning, so I just got completely my front line just got completely overwhelmed.
You lost the board, didn't you?
I lost full board control, and there really wasn't anything much I could do to pull it back. On some anti-tank got popped, there was just nothing I could do to stop the big units rampaging around.
Agreed. Yeah, I think based on this play test we did, I think you want a few more units. You don't want as much in deep strike, because I just cleared you off the board on in 2 turns, and then you were just fighting to come back. And as soon as you don't get those 4-ups, you're losing them.
You lose your power units.
Yeah.
And they are a lot harder to use now in this edition, the melee units. Because you drop them in from D-Strike, there's no way to increase you're reliant on that 9-inch charge, there's no way to increase it anymore.
Yeah, again, a pivotal, so you were failing those, which was massive, but then the other thing, you failed all 3 charges from Deep Strike, which is always a risk, like the maths are against you, and that was basically the game, wasn't it? Like, you were unlucky, but, like, 1,000 Suns, yeah, they seem strong.
Yeah, you'll have to do 1,000 Suns versus Eldar and play yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You've got all the good armies here in this edition, haven't you?
For a change, yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, the GSCs, I think, again, once you've got familiar with the armour and you're used to all these quirks, I think they could be good against certain armies.
Yeah, the potential for, like I say, if you don't mess up like I did, I think, at the beginning, the potential for board control and being able to play objectives is nearly unparalleled.
I agree.
Being able to put units, in theory, wherever you want them to.
Yeah. And your characters are still like the Kellamorph. Again, that's a wonky rule. I think it'll get fixed. The bikes, I mean, another wonky rule that didn't upset me too much because the Mauler Fiend survived. But yeah, a dumb rule needs fixing. There's a lot of those. I get it. It's 10th edition. It's fresh. Like those will squeak through, but I think they will be fixed, and rightfully so. The one thing that I don't know what they'll fix is the removing an armor save. So that's like a proper baked in rule. I don't see how they change it. Maybe put an armor save on a I don't know. It just seems having none at all seems broken, personally. But you know, who am I? So yeah, it was a fun game. I feel it was a little bit of a stomping, but it was nice to see both armies in action. And yeah, against a different matchup, maybe the armies would do a lot worse.
If I decided to bring the Necrons, of course, they just wouldn't have died.
Yeah. So it would have been
I
interesting.
mean, I wouldn't have done any damage either, but it would have been two infectual armies slapping each other in the middle of the table.
Yeah, which is no fun for anyone. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we will be back very soon with another video.